I can start? All right. Good evening, everybody. All right. Let me just welcome you to the grand finals of the best T20 competition on the island of St. Lucia. Um, you've made it to the grand finals, and we know that today will be a very exciting match. So let me just wish both of you well as you compete at the highest level tonight. I just want to do a very short devotion taken from the book of Proverbs, chapter 22, verse 1. Proverbs chapter 22, verse 1. The Bible says, "A good name is more desirable than great riches, and to be esteemed is better than silver or gold." One may ask, what's in a name? Let's pray. Father in heaven, we thank you so much for being good to us. Thank you, dear God, for giving us this opportunity to not only play the game of cricket, but to sit at your feet and listen to your word even tonight before we begin this game. We pray a special blessing upon everyone who will listen. May you bless me, anoint me, guide me, and direct me as I speak to your people. In Jesus' most wonderful name, we pray with thanksgiving. Amen. What's in a name? You will agree with me that, names, particularly now, are not just given just because somebody wants to throw something at you. People give names because they want to attach certain meanings to those names. In biblical times, every name had a specific meaning. All right? And you would realize that names are connected. Ensure that we do not let the emotions get the best of us. All right? So I want to encourage you to remember that you have a name. Irrespective of the name that you were given at birth, you have a name. And the name that you should uphold now is the name discipline. Right? Let's have a discipline game. Let's have a game that will pass the test of time, any test. Let's just ensure that we play, and while we play, let's have the best game that we can have. It says to be esteemed is better than silver or gold. Having good character, being a man of reputation, being a man of integrity is better than anything money can buy. So I want to encourage you to play the game of cricket in the best spirit of sportsmanship, and may God be praised as we celebrate cricket, celebrate Christ, and we play in this very important APL competition. May God bless you as we continue to play the game of cricket and to exhibit sportsmanship and discipline at the highest level. Let's pray. Father in heaven, we thank you so much for your goodness and your mercies again towards us. Thank you for giving us an opportunity to reflect upon you and to make a commitment to upholding the best character, the top level even tonight. So I pray that you'll be with every player, be with both teams, and may the best team win tonight. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen.
Just for a matter of record here, I want to update you. No one team has won the title twice. The first year I captained Labe won the title under my leadership. And I'm here again as manager player. And I hope we can do the same. Sorry, I'm not saying. The second year, Beaufort won it. The third year, Woodlands won it. The fourth year, Millet won it. The fifth year, Mount Olive won it. And tonight is going to be the sixth edition of the competition. Good luck, gentlemen. May God richly bless you. Thank God for the weather. The pitch is very promising. The outfield is clean. There's not much grass there. The ball is going to run faster. Tonight, we're in for a wonderful game of cricket. All the best, gentlemen. May the best win.
Amen.
Irenius and Georgie, come.
Georgie, you good?
Irenius. It has brought to my awareness that the commentary
really looking forward for a really big one.
Yes, Georgie. We have witnessed exciting games at the Balata playing field in the past.
So,
In a while.
his opening bowler comes getting his position. Empires are Cyrus Sipal and what's the empires? Cyrus Sipal and yes, okay. Cyrus Sipal and our standing empire, our square leg empire is what's his name? Can't remember. Joshua Charles.
Yeah,
Joshua Charles. Two recognized empire. Daniel Jabaptis is the opening bowler, and Tariq Gabriel is the batman facing. Here goes the first ball. Is about to be bowled. Ladies and gentlemen, 3, 4, 1, 0. And here he comes. Up to the wicket, bowls. Tariq plays that well. The run up, and not a single. He was looking to score runs. Tariq is always looking to score runs. And he plays that well, opens the face of the bat a little, and the gully comes into place. Let us see what will be our second delivery from Jabaptis. Is it Jabaptis or Baptist? Which one? It's Jabaptis. Up comes Jabaptis. Bowls to Tariq. Short. Beats the wicket keeper. And down, no run. Surprisingly, Chalo, the pitch is playing just normal height. It have not lifted.
Yeah.
And he's a tall bowler from that end, from the southern end. And he tend to pitch the ball short and lifting. And it have not lifted too much.
No, it's just about
So,
wayside. It's
it's
about
about
wayside, Georgie. And I would like to commend them on the decision of the call that it was taken. Tariq was about to run to take a run, but the non-striker sent him back in the squeeze into
Belt the ball in.
not yet. So it's just 1 over. They are looking to just to build a foundation, and upon that foundation, we can see later.
Yeah.
They can come with the heavy hitting, the falls and the sixes.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, is it Fields? Fields is the next bowler. Fields turns, Max's run up, and the score is 5 without loss. As Fields Max's run up, he will be bowling to Sylvanus. He'll be bowling to
Roy Fields.
yeah
Sabinas.
He'll be bowling to Sabinas Emmanuel. Omari Fields, nice name.
Beautiful. It's a
Remember
nice name, yeah.
Omari Banks.
Yes, you know.
Omari
And you
Fields.
were telling me about the Fields
The
family.
whole Fields family in Bexar.
Yeah, the
About
sporting
5
family.
of them playing cricket for Bexar at one stage.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so that's the son of the one of the youngest son.
Okay.
Here he
okay.
comes up to the wicket, bowls to Sabina's drive. That's a good shot.
Yes.
He guns for one. They coming back. No, not. There's a wild throw, well backed up by this fieldsman, and the score is only just 1 added to the score, so it's 6 without loss. I love to see left-handed batsmen play.
Yes.
They really plays with a flair. Because
Right.
now he cannot run anymore.
Right, right.
I would force him to run singles.
Very good.
If I was the skipper of the Lab A team, I would definitely force him
Yes.
to run singles.
Yes. And now that he is injured, I believe he needs to allow Sabinas Emmanuel to take most of the strike.
10. The score now, 10 in the second.
Just plays it through mid-wicket, and he got another single. One more to the score, moves on to 11.
11 without loss in the second over. That's good going. That's stabilizing the front of the wicket.
Yeah.
The front of the match. Stabilizing the innings. And for the bigger hitters to come at the back.
Later, very good. So it appears to me that Tariq Gabriel needs to have some kind of recovery from that injury, if at all he has to put pressure on the bowlers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. He's limping, but he's staying in.
Yeah.
It's important that he stays in because He's one of the key player in the entire competition. He played so well. So it's important that he stays in and bat long.
Yes, and if you know, if a new batter comes in, they have to start all over again. He has the momentum. Just go with the momentum that he has already established.
Jean-Baptiste. Tariq plays a lovely shot, but well stopped.
Yeah, well stopped there by
to the slip. Is it the slip?
Yeah,
there?
slip.
Yes, straight to him. He just opens the face of the batter. Kind of a shortish ball. He opens the face of the bat, but couldn't pass the slip fieldsman. Fielding very well.
Yes.
And here goes Baptiste again, turns, comes up, bowls to Tariq.
Yes, he had to cover up cover that ball because the ball was threatening his center stump.
Yes, it was right on the stump, so he just plays it up to the on the onside, mid on, and collects it and back to the bowler.
Yeah.
Tariq seems to be going off, or he's having a word. He's having a word with his batsman.
Yeah. It's always good to communicate with your partner.
Yes.
Because it allows for good.
Baptiste comes
cricket.
in. Well, down the leg side, it's a wide. The score now moves on to 17 for without loss in the fourth over.
Yes.
Fourth over. Lush green, lovely outfield. When you hit that ball on the ground, you get runs for it. You get value for your shots.
Very good, Georgie.
Because the pitch, the outfield is very good. Here goes Baptiste, in bowls to Sabinas. He drives, but couldn't get the single. The bowler came up. The wicket keeper comes up, and all the fieldsman cuts up. That's the end of the fourth over, and the score.
Maybe the third over.
Is it the third?
Yeah, it looks
or
like
the fourth?
Third over.
Third over.
Odd number.
Yes.
Even number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Third over, and the score now is 17. 17 without loss.
Yes.
Let me see.
So we see here that at the end of the third over, the score is 17 without loss. Among that 17 runs, we saw two magnificent cover drive and a cut through point. So the batters are doing well, but one is injured. Tariq Gabriel is injured, and Georgie, our nurse, has gone to the field to see if he can administer some form of first aid, some medical assistance to that injured player. From my area, I can see he has a problem with his quadriceps, the muscles, those muscles there. And you need it to, when you are going into your shot, you need to apply a lot of pressure on those muscles. And he seemed to be in a spot of bother. He's hopping and limping, but he seems to be so persistent that he does not want to come off. He's in the center, and he seems that he doesn't want to come off. Yeah, he doesn't seem to want to come off the field. He does not want to retire. Because if he, yes, good sense prevail, and Tariq is coming off to do some recovery, and then he can maybe return later after he has recovered. But for now, what a blazing innings he has started. He has started well, and just to retire hurt now, he'll go back and cool down a bit, and that will put his other batters under pressure. But knowing the kind of batsmen that are there, they can adjust. They can adjust to the situation. Here we see the presence of Mervyn Wells, who is replacing Tariq Gabriel, a very prolific batter for the Caribbean Stars. And he's going now to settle down and then to blaze an innings, to craft his own innings. He's walking tentatively to the pitch, and he has met with his colleague counterpart, Sabinas Emmanuel, and both of them are now converging and communicating. He's now going to the is it non-striker? No, to the striker's end. He's taking strike. He's taking strike. Fields his bowling, his second over of the match. Fields his bowling. Omari Fields is bowling his second over, and he has a long run up. So that means the ball will come with a lot of pace. Mervyn Wells is looking, surveying the field. So we have a short cover, and we have a deep point. Here is Fields bowling the second delivery over, and he's off the mark immediately. as he plays the ball to mid-wicket, where the fielder comes in, fields, and just tosses the ball back to the long on player, who now sends the ball back to fields. So 1 more to the total. The score moves on to 18 without loss. But Tariq Gabriel has retired, hurt, hoping that he will come back again because he started so well. Sabinas is on strike. Sabinas, and he plays it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. A single was there. Sabinas just scored a single there, so the score moves on by 1 to 19. 19 without loss in the 4th over. He delivers, and here is Wells opening the face of the bat, playing down for third man, and the throw is a wayward throw. The fielder went to retrieve it, and just 1 more to the total, so 20 without loss. Good going there by the Caribbean Stars, and we are in for a wonderful night of cricket, ladies and gentlemen. This is the finals of the APL Eagles Freight and Brokerage Limited T20 tip ball tournament. Fields is bowling his for delivery. Let us see what it will be like. And Sabinas plays it back along the pitch. Fields in his follow through. Fields to his own bowling. So Fields and Fields to his own bowling. There's some nice little words there as we see no run scored on this delivery. Fields is going back to his bowling mark, and Sabinas is tapping at his crease. Fields is coming in. How many runs strides? He has about 5, 10, 15 of them strides, and he opens the face of the bat, but it plays very short. Keeper is running. At the same time, the short gully is coming in and converge and denying the batsman of an opportunity to run. So the score remains on 20 without loss. A very tense moment at the field, ladies and gentlemen. The 4th over in progress. He is bowling his 4th delivery. He comes, he bowls, delivers, and he swings down the leg side. A wide is signaled there by the umpire. The score moves on by 1 to 21 without loss. So we have seen the batters trying to settle down, and as they settle down, the bowlers are bowling a length that is preventing them from hitting the ball into the boundary. So at the same time, they are trying to score, and the Labby team bowling very well, economical, denying them the opportunity to score heavy boundaries. Their fields, bowls, and Sabinas is beaten. Yes, the ball, he went forward and he had to go on the back foot quickly, and he was beaten at the end of this over, the 4th over. The score remains on 21 without loss. Good over there, and good delivery there by Fields as Sabina rocks back on the back foot, and the ball cuts him and into the gloves of the keeper. So good going by the Labby team. We are in for a wonderful night of cricket, ladies and gentlemen. The two batters now are converging and conversing one with another as they decide the way forward. Sometimes you can have plan A, and if plan A does not work, you may have to work on plan B. Plan B might be one batter is going after the runs while the other batter is playing the anchor role. The anchor role in just getting the scoreboard ticking and exposing the more aggressive batter to the strike. In my assessment, we are unable to identify who is the more aggressive batter because both of them are very tentative now. So you have to have different strategies because it's only 20 overs we are playing, and this is the 5th over, bowled by Jabatis, Daniel Jabatis. He comes, bowl, and he's wrapped on the pads, and the players, including the keeper, went up. But since the LBW is not being played as a form of dismissal, moving Wells remains on 1 without loss. Is on 1 But that was a very good ball that came back at the batter. Here is and he slaps at that one, doesn't make contact. It's not a wide ball. Keeper who is standing way back collects and just tosses the ball to his counterpart who is in the field first slip position. That's maybe Shangu in the slip position, and the ball is back to Daniel. He's bowling his third delivery. Here comes Daniel bowling, very tall, lanky gentleman. He delivers, and backward square leg position. They took another run, 23 for without loss. So the score is moving in singles. So that's important too. You have to keep the scoreboard ticking, and they are trying to do just that. Here he's moving, driving again to the man who is at cover. There's some confusion there. Oh, it went to the wrong end. It went to the wrong end there, and both batters were almost together at one end, and the fielder who is at cover shy at the wrong end, and that brought Mervyn Wells to a sort of relief. He got some relief as he just walked back, scampered back into his crease. So there was no run there. Mervyn Wells hit that ball powerfully, and it traveled faster than the previous ball. So there was not a run in the making. So there was some confusion slightly, but no dismissal was averted. The dismissal was averted. Here is Daniel at the top of his mark, bowling to Mervyn Wells. He delivers. Is it a no ball? Yes, it's a no ball call above his waist, and he took a single in the process. So 24, 25. So the free hit. He'll have the free hit. Let us see what he will do with the free hit.
I'm back.
Oh, welcome, Georgie. What was the assessment of the gentleman?
Well, he probably injured a joint that is out there. Up comes the Baptist. Oh, that's a lovely shot. Down in through the covers, made off. Only a single.
Okay, so that's 26. We have a keeper.
He cannot bowl. Both he and Calbas cannot bowl with the tip ball. They say they don't like it, and it causes them pain in their shoulders.
Oh, okay.
So these are two really good bowlers that Labi cannot use because they have not bowled at all in the competition, and they bowl with the hard ball, of course, in the various clubs that they play for, but the tip ball they do not play it. So Labi, you were saying?
John Eugene loved playing hardball cricket. He's here tonight. He just came in with his wife. And he said, tip ball, he just cannot play tip ball.
Yeah, it can become very difficult. It can become difficult. I remember when we used to play underarms, Lockhart Sebastian came to Masha, and he saw the guys playing underarm cricket. And he said to one of the guys who were there, nobody can out me there. And the guy just called the guys and said, Sibo say you all can out him, give him a knock.
Yes.
And they gave Sibo, in 9 balls, they bowled him 4 times. Because it was different format of the game.
And the effectiveness of the cricket at that time, we were playing really good on the cricket.
Yeah. So the captain takes the ball, the first change, and he is going to be coming over the wicket. And here he is. And they lob that in the air, but that is safe almost in cow corner there, and it's picked up down there and just gently lobbed it back to the bowler.
I keep saying something. It is clear that Wells is playing the ball in the air on the onside. Set the field. Set the field that because that ball was played in the air on the onside by Wells. Yeah. That's an easy trap you could put.
Very easy trap. I think the captain have to see it. Now there's a major change in the field because the left-hander is now in strike. Yes, he is now in strike. So here is the captain again. Avitas comes in to bowl too, and that is in the air, and that is pulled across and well stopped down there. It's a little high, but the square leg did not signal. It appears to be a legal delivery.
They were bordering on the line of a no ball.
Yeah,
but it's not a no ball. I remember umpiring the match and everybody shout no ball. Yes. But when the ball is dipping in, you cannot give that a no ball.
Yes.
And even though you look at the spectators look at it as a no ball, umpire signal is
no ball. So here goes Again,
into bowls, and he
And
just
he
and the
plays
edge
that.
down to what is probably third man, and they just amble across for one. It's a bad throw, but it's well picked up by the man that made on there.
41 is the score. 41 without loss in the 7th over. Good going, good going. I think this is exactly what Caribbean Stars brought that into the game. They have not lost a wicket in the first 6 over. They always pace themselves and at the end go hard.
But that's why you get into the finals. Anytime you play intelligently, it takes you places. Here is the captain, Evitas, to bowl to Emmanuel. And he just hit that over,
Hits
and that's another no ball. So that is 7.
6. That's a 6.
Yeah, 6 and 1, that is 7.
7. And the 50 is supposed to be up. No, not as yet. 48. 48 without loss. And the wicket keeper seems to be also pulling a muscle or something.
Hey, don't worry, Tim.
Sometimes I say young men. In our days, in our games, there's no way we would injure ourselves. We were so fit that wouldn't ever happen. I see Tariq pull his muscle, joint pains, and so on. But I think, ladies and gentlemen,
Where's Bunny?
The ball is lost, in the dark, and they must get a new ball because the one that went down there into the dark cannot be retrieved. And ladies and gentlemen, the game is live.
It is live.
Live internationally at the BCG.
I was afraid for the past 2 games. They were very low-scoring games, and for a final, you need to see runs on the board.
That's right.
And what is happening here? It's evident that we'll see a 140, 160. Here is Captain Bowles, and that was the free hit, and nothing came out of it.
Yes. And not a run scored off the free hit. I think the batsman himself need to start moving the legs in the free hit. Keep walking, attack the ball. But they seems to be staying in one place and just play at it.
Well, Labe is yet to get a wicket in over number 7. The score is 48. Here is Aventus in bowls to, and he hit that. That is a well hit. That is 6.
6.
It was up in the zone. It was well up, and he just came under it and lifted right over cover there. That goes over wideish long and into the boundary for 4.
He thought he had a chance.
6, yeah.
He was looking to take the catch. The ball went delivery. Well played, but it's only 1 in it. Labby is fielding very well.
Yeah. Well, the game is what it should be. It's a final, and nobody's going to give up an inch for each other. So we are going to have we are having a good cricket game.
They're truly living up to the standard.
Yeah.
Very high standard. Good team. I always said Labby is the team to watch. From the time I played Labby, I said Labby is the team to watch. Is Charles there on the team? Charles? No?
Oh yeah, Charles is there. Emerald is on, should be on here. Yeah, we have some good players there, and we'll see what happens. But remember, scoreboard pressure, as I told them. Here is Nixon in bowls, and that is down the leg side, another wide signal. In the competition, there have been a lot of wides, and teams, and again at the meeting we spoke about that wides lead you to bowl an extra over.
When a team bowls 25 wides.
That is so the game is not a 2020 anymore, it's a 2024.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's a 2025, yeah. Nixon again comes in on the way up to the wicket, bowls, slower the ball, well bowl. So the challenge is up. The young men in the middle are working out the skills, and the game is very promising. The score is 58 in the 8th over, and that is good going. They have not lost a wicket. Here is Nixon again, bowls, and he hit that hard in the ground, and Nixon picked it up. The end of the 8th over.
Over yielded 2 runs.
Very good.
Just 2. 2 runs. That's a good over. He kept the ball up. He kept the ball slow delivery. He seems to just twist his hands around the ball. Bowls it very slow. It appears to me that fast bowling will not do it. It's guile.
Yes, that's right. Well, when the T20 started in the world, they said there was no room for spinners. But today we are noticing that pace bowling. That's why Australia have not won the championship because there are too many pace bowlers.
Yes, yes, that's a good observation.
Too many pace bowlers.
No,
The teams with all kinds of bowling, slow, fast, short.
They're defending. They're defending. But I would attack. I would put cow corner in and push this guy's back with him to the fence. Because I observe he's playing the ball
right
in
here.
that area.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. They have 3 out. They should have at least 2
1 in, 2 out.
Oh, yeah. But let's see what happens. Here is captain again, ball, and it's in the air, and that is 6.
What a shot! Man, that's magnificent. He went on a knee. He went on his knees, man.
Bunny.
And he scooped the ball up. And with that momentum, the ball took flight. Over the bamboo into the river for 6.
Lovely shot. Lovely shot. Ball is retrieved.
Yeah. That's a very good shot. Very good shot.
The class of players there.
Yeah.
You expect this thing, I'm thinking, the class of players.
Yeah.
Class of
very,
players.
very good shot. Here is Avitas have become very costly to his team.
Yes,
2 sixes last over, and now another 6 again. And he drives that through the offside. That is going to be for 4 more. 4 more. Have protection there. They are and the call go up to 70 without loss. That is over number 9.
This is class cricket.
That is good cricket.
That is good.
Very
cricket.
good cricket.
But I think Labe should be a little bit more technical in the play. If you the pitching of the ball, put the attacking field up. He pitched up. Look at it. Describe what happened.
So the field at deep mid-on, slept on the ball, and before he could have gathered it, they came back for a second. These are going to be runs on the board. So Labe must be careful as to.
Wells really truly replaced him and picked up the momentum even quicker than Tariq.
So over number 10, Nixon is going to be bowling to the 10th over, and here is Nixon. Bowls, cut that. That is going to be for 4. Glorious shot through point there, into the point boundary for 4. Short ball outside the off stump, and when you are bowling to class batsmen, be careful.
Yes, that's a lovely shot. Yeah.
You see, a batsman of a lesser talent would be beaten outside the off stump.
Yes,
but a good batsman just stand back and just hit it through point. Beautiful shot.
Beautiful shot. Lovely shot.
Yeah.
And this evening,
well, Nixon must come up with something better. And Nixon have had a problem in the past. We've told him don't bowl the short ball because he really cannot bowl the short ball. The slow ball, yeah. Here is Nixon. Ball, shot again, and that is pulled down. That is completed. And
so, and the onside, he favors the onside. You could see him.
And into the fence for another brilliant 4, bringing the score to 92.
It should have been taken. It was a catch. The fielder moved too slowly, and so because of that, the ball he fell over the ball, and he crashes that curved the wicket for 4. What a magnificent shot! Great shot! Magnificent shot! Wow, we are watching an exhibition here of very fine cricket, good batsmanship, and you must give it to the batters here. They are batting sensibly. There's not too much aggression. You don't see the bat flying here and missing and there, but they are really. Or Labe are bowling too many boundary balls.
No, you see, I think the ball is over pitched, and these guys are playing well. And the other thing is the field well cut. It's not as before where the ball not was being.
And another single in the making, 97.
97.
In the 11th.
In the 11th over. That's a great score. In any level of the game, that is a great score. So, Labe needs a breakthrough.
Indeed.
It needs a breakthrough. Labe have realized that Caribbean Stars are as 4 batsmen deep. The rest are below average. So the important thing is to get past these 2 now.
Yes.
Down the leg side, and again the wide arms of Sipal comes. The score races up to 98, 2 short of 100 in the 11th over.
11th.
Yeah, Labi shouldn't be fearful of the score, but they should concentrate on bowling accurately and not being afraid of what the batters are doing there. But this is good batting at all levels. Here is Wilson, 2 balls to Emmanuel, and outside the off stump, and he cracks it, and the man at wideish long on there just come across and pick it up. Not a bad over so far.
99.
The first ball, Archie at just short cover here should have made better with that shot. So Labi looking dull
Yes.
and sloppy. They must get something to pump up their attitude in the field. Here is Wilson. Ball again. Slower ball. Well ball. Well ball. Slower delivery. Well ball.
Yes.
And dug out.
Yeah.
Good over here.
Very good comeback over by Wilson. He's bowling his first over. It was a very good over. He kept back, pegged back a bit the 2 batters who are going great guns, and they were able to manage only 3 runs. A 4 and a 4? Yeah, 4 runs.
So what would
From
you
that.
say is a good score on this pitch?
Wow, that's interesting. Pretty much interesting question. I realize, Pastor, any runs between 150 upward, it would be a good run for Caribbean Stars to defend on that pitch.
For Labi, yeah, for
Yeah.
Caribbean Stars to defend, yeah. 150. No, 1-4.
To me,
That's true. There were 2 fours in that, yeah.
too easy. 150 runs seems to be too much.
From 88 to 90.
Not too much, but I'm saying 150 runs is easy to get there. Because 100 already, you know.
Yeah, and that's the 11th.
And that's the 11th over. So
That's right.
150 is clearly
In sight.
in sight.
It's in
Clearly. Here
So-
goes the spectator pepping Labi. Nixon is up to the wicket. Balls to Emmanuel. Emmanuel plays that on the onside. I think he probably missed a stumping chance. That's why he's annoyed with himself probably.
But this is unbelievably.
He's telling me you could see the wicket keeper either believing that's a stumping chance. Yes. And he's annoyed with himself.
Well, he's a young man, but he must learn to
Yeah.
control himself
Yes,
at all
yes,
levels of the
yes.
game. You cannot throw your gloves over like this. I mean,
Nixon comes up, bowls. He goes for a big heave and misses it completely. And the wicketkeeper misses it also. But there was no run added to the score.
what did he
Here
do?
goes.
He should have thrown his gloves again. Yeah.
Yeah, every
If
time he
his
makes a mistake.
If his logic is right,
Every
then he
time.
should throw his shoes away now.
At one point, he will throw his shirt away. And here he goes. Nixon bowls down the leg side. That's a wide ball. I think the difficulty is right and left combination.
Yeah.
Right and left combination is giving the bowlers problems.
And added to that, I think a right and left hand combination give all bowling attack around the world problems.
Yes, yes.
But I think it's not going their way. Labi have used to taking early wickets,
Yes,
used to
yes.
getting the breakthrough. And
Yes.
and that is the mental toughness of victors.
Yes. When things are down, find a way to get around. Thomas bowled him.
Ah,
That was beautifully bowled, coming back into him.
Yeah.
And Nixon is enjoying that.
that's it.
Arms in the air, and he's bowled. And the first wicket have just gone down. And Tariq is going back in.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
He seems
So-
feeling
so
a little better.
Tariq must be feeling a little better.
Yes.
And I wonder if that's a good move. If he don't come back later, where he's even feeling a lot better,
Yes.
than to come back now.
I truly believe that's a wrong move.
Yeah.
The injury that he had there, although we gave him some painkillers and some rub down, but I don't think it would really truly take care of the
Damage
problem,
now.
the damage,
Damage
if he has another twist over it.
Well, it's a final.
Well,
It's a final.
again,
It's a final.
everybody tries to get the team over the
The
line.
next game, the knockout starts in 2 weeks.
Yes, yes.
So he can put everything on the line now.
That's right. He has a time to rest.
Yeah. He has a time to rest.
And if he could score quick runs, as Wales is scoring.
Yeah.
I think this is looking dangerous for Labe.
Yeah.
I'm supportive to good cricket,
That's right.
but I am a little thing to Labe because I'm from Labe
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
I want to see Labe.
Well, we have commentators who commentate their country in finals.
Yes,
So you just have to
yes.
learn what to say
Yeah,
and
it's
control
not.
your nerves.
Yes,
And I think
it's-
I'm doing a good job.
Yes, very good. As manager, coach,
Ah.
commentator.
Yeah.
You know, here goes
Nixon.
Nixon to Tariq Gabriel. Flick that nicely. You could see him humbling down for a single.
He
And he
took
gets a
off
single
nicely.
immediately. He took off. You see, it comes naturally, taking off. But then when you realize the single is definitely on, you just have to relax yourself. And he did it pretty well. He's humbling around. He seems to be pulling the muscles and his
Warming
legs
up.
around, warming up. Here goes Nixon. Is up and bowls to Wells. Wide ball outside the off stump.
I'm thinking
through.
Nixon is up to something here.
You could-
Nixon realized that Wells is heavy on the leg side. So he's trying to bowl outside of the stump, let Wells go across and try and pull it. He may just play on. He may just play on.
Yes. That's a good initiative, strategy by Nixon. Let us see the next delivery. Yes, it is the same spot, closer to the stump. And moving his playing a check shot did make contact through the gloves of the keeper down to the fine leg region. No run to the score. The score remains on 102 for 1. Terrific going there by the Caribbean Stars. They look like they are shining brilliantly in the night sky. Here, Nixon bowling his fourth delivery to Wells. I'm flicking off his pads. There's a man who is on the square leg boundary and he couldn't reach there in time. The ball passed over the line for another 4, making it 106 for 1.
And he does that so easy.
Yeah, the wrist work.
Effortless.
Effortless.
Yes.
Yeah, effortless. Yeah. So what the fielding side? Labe must realize he's a leg side player.
That's right. So I would have
So
placed,
that is why Nick was bowling into the off stump. This
I
one
w-
may have missed.
I would have but I would have packed the offside field. I would have packed the offside field, but it seems to be packing I should have packed
that's
the
right. The
onside
onside
field.
field. That's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
I saw the packing the offside field.
Yeah.
And when
Force him to play where he's not comfortable.
exactly.
So pack the onside,
And
bowl
force
on
him
the
to
offside.
play. Yeah.
Let him play.
Yes, let him
Let
play.
him play. And you have the cover here. You don't forget the single. You have
Yeah.
the cover.
Yeah, the
and
deep
then
cover.
you must have somebody in catching. When you're playing across the line, you always stand a chance of touching that ball.
Yes.
Have the catch, the
Third
man, the
man.
catcher there.
Yes.
And then you have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
Yes.
players there. So you play a 6-free field.
But to me, I would also stretch Tariq. I would give him lots of singles.
Yeah.
And refuse him a boundary. I would bring all of my five fieldsmen out to make sure the boundaries are cut.
So who is going to come on now? Oh, the young man. Wilson is going to come on. And the score is 106 after 13? After 12. That is fantastic going. Well, Labe batting lineup will be challenged today.
Today, I would love to see
Yeah.
Kalbas at his best.
If Kalbas stays on bat, there's no score there. He cannot bat. But again, he's a human being, and 1 ball to get him out.
Yes, yes.
So,
There goes
every-
Wilson. Oops. Lovely shot. What a shot.
And it's a no ball.
It's
The
a
square leg-
no ball.
Square leg signals a no ball.
Oh, Tariq is playing a gem of an inning. This is
That's right.
the ball just was pitched to, it was what, Beamer-like,
Yeah.
and he flicked it with the wrist work.
Yeah.
Who used to do that in cricket?
Yes.
The scoop shot. What's
Yeah.
his name? From
Dishan.
Dishan.
Yeah.
Yes, from Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka, that's
Sri Lanka. The Dale scoop. That's right. That's right. Lovely ball. Bowls. Tariq plays a beautiful shot through the offside. That's a single. There's a single. Luckily, the fieldsman cut it off and they got 1 single. The score now is 112 for 1.
Spinner would be very effective there.
Yes.
Do have a spinner coming here at this time in the middle inning there, can cause the Caribbean Stars to play another kind of game. Here he's moving well, playing the ball in the vacant, over the bowler head for a beautiful, magnificent straight drive over the top for 4. Beautiful. The score moves on to 116.
This is good batting. Wow. Another good shot. What you realize with the batsman, you cannot make a mistake. No. There's no room for error.
No.
If you're going to pitch short, they will punish you. You pitch it full, they'll punish you. You have to be on a length and line consistently, and that is good players.
Yeah. I more believe the short ball will create a problem for them than the pitched up deliveries. I've truly seen them play that. This pitched up delivery is really beautiful.
That's right. You're right.
Yeah. So they're making some adjustment to the field. The long off-on is going deeper and straighter. They have a deep mid-wicket and a deep square leg and a deep mid-off and a deep cover. And the rest of the fielders are in the 40-yard circle.
Wilson bowls a slower delivery. He gets a single.
Good ball. That one was way up in the block hole. He dug it out.
It was slower.
Just went to the square leg and the keeper chased it down and throw it back at the bowler's end.
Caribbean stars truly showing that they're Caribbean stars for
Very well, yes.
Probably will have I remember them as Guy ambassadors. I don't know if you remember.
No, I
Here's
don't.
Caribbean stars again. Lovely shot. It's a wide. It's a wide ball. But that's the intention is good. To just scoop shot, play this again, to scoop it down on the onside. But he did not touch.
But he have attempted the scoop shot repeatedly, and the field has not changed behind him. They, bring one in, one out.
One out.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's 4. Well stopped there by Ori, and there's one more. Yeah.
119.
Yeah. 100 and
19 in the 14th.
14th over.
Yeah. So what Labby don't want, they don't want to see a scoreboard that will trouble them, or force their batsman to take too many risks. Another wide?
Yes, another wide ball. Now, moving well is looking to heave it.
Yeah.
But
that's over number 14?
14.
In the 13th over 120. This is looking.
Amen.
Woo!
Yes.
This is looking really, really tight for Labby. Here goes Wilson to Bowles. Wilson plays. Wilson to Wilson.
Yeah.
He plays it straight back to Wilson.
And you know what happened, Georgie? It's in a while we have not seen a dot ball.
That's one.
It's a dot ball. Yes.
Yeah. So that is good.
12.5 run rate at 12.5.
No, run rate can't be at 12.5.
To me, I heard something of that sort.
And he hit that.
He's out.
Good attempt there.
Hard luck.
By the
Hard luck.
deep made on player. He leaped in the air, but he was too short.
That is why you always have your taller players running the boundaries.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
126 at the end of the 14th.
These shots are not easily played as you see it here.
That's true.
This is risk. His risk is playing a lot in the shot.
Yeah.
And so these are class players, and they're truly improving themselves really good. After the 13th over, the score remains at 126 for 1. This is looking, Labby is under the cover.
Yes, that is a lot of runs.
That's a lot of runs.
I don't think we've had that many score in 13 overs.
The psychological effect that is creating, even though you are the best of batters, the runs on the board at that rate will cause the Labby team to go in a shell. Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you see, that's the advice. The spectator sees the game totally different from the player. And so he's shouting the advice.
Young man, young man.
He's shouting the advice.
He's not bowling with the table.
So,
he cannot bowl with the
so he's advising. And so the game is really, really proving to be tight. Labby is trying the utmost best to pull it back. And Nixon is with the ball. He took the wicket, so hopefully he could do some kind of an inroads. But it's Wilson. Is it Wilson? No, it's Gabriel on strike. Gabriel on strike. Now, look at the covers. They're moving and they're taking him into the covers. Not a bad move for Tariq.
As long as if he can bowl to his field,
that's
good.
Yeah.
But if he goes center stump and leg side, he'll get some beating.
Yes.
So let's see what happens. Nixon.
The wicket.
Nixon comes in to bowl to Carrick. Carrick is well known in the Caribbean as a batter. Bowls. And he,
what a shot.
Opens
the face of
beautiful. Beautiful. Full outside the earth stump. And he carved that through the point region into the boundary. It goes. Nobody had a chance.
Not a man move.
And we've seen a number of shots from this batsman. Consistent batting.
Wow.
Labby is up against it, my friend.
Wow, yes. Wow. I am very much having a ball of a time here. And I know you over the world there viewing this cricket match. You are also having a wonderful time in your living room, wherever you are. Let us see Nixon into bowl to the aggressive Tariq. Tariq is flashing at that, doesn't make contact into the gloves of the keeper.
Very good ball.
Another dot ball.
Very good ball outside of the earth stump.
130 in the 14th over.
That is a lot of runs.
A lot.
And it doesn't matter how good you are as a batsman. When it's your turn and you look at the scoreboard, you force yourself into many errors.
You do make the errors. Nixon bowling his foot delivery. Here he started hitting that through the inner portion of his bat, going to square leg. Deep square leg comes from the fence and just tosses the ball up to the keeper. One more run to the total, making it 131.
And the truth is, Labby have not bowled that badly. You know. Look at they have not been one drop catch.
No.
They have not been one chance from the first three batsmen there.
No.
So this has been good batting.
Good batting.
Good batting. Good batting.
Up he comes, bowls.
Wide outside the awesome. The wides are too many.
132 for one.
Yeah.
We just saw Nixon bowl a wide on the offside of the field. It passed the wide line, the gauge, and umpire's outstretched arms went like Jesus Christ on the cross.
My observation is the majority of the spectators are supporting Labby.
Yeah.
Here comes Nixon, driven. Lovely shot down the track for 4.
And when Wells or Gabriel hits it, it remains it. These guys are good timers of the cricket ball, and they can hit the ball.
That's it, pass. Harris Wells just one step forward as he come into contact with the ball, and he hit it firmly past the bowler. And the long off didn't have a chance. No chance. Past the ropes into the boundary for an elegant looking 4. 146 without loss. Wells is just playing it, short foot man, and run for another single, making it 147. 147 for 1 in the 14th over. Good going there by Caribbean Stars. They are shining in there and blazing in the various colors as they amass a total, put on a total in a final. This is indeed a thrilling final, ladies and gentlemen. Nixon bowled his final delivery. Wide again. Another wide. It appears that the pressure is taking a toll on Nixon. 148.
This is a feature in the tournament so far. The number of wides that are bowled. I don't know why. I am noticing that there's not enough practicing among the players. And when they show up, everybody wants to do what is right. But what did you practice doing?
All right.
You have not practiced anything.
I said something very early in the competition. Hey, balls. Oh, that's well bowled. Well bowled, Nixon. I said something early in the competition. I said our group was the strongest group. And the 2 teams that are there, both from our group.
Yeah.
And I told them our group is a very tough group. And look exactly what I said, exactly what comes through. 2 teams in our group
B
from
Division 1 in the finals.
In the finals.
Okay, Georgie, good observation. And now the Labby team, you can see that the way the mannerism, the way they're moving in the field, they are losing. They need somebody to motivate them, and a good person who can do so is the captain. Maybe if a wicket falls, you can see a difference in the demeanor. But for now, I see they are going through the motions, and as they go through the motion, Caribbean style stars are piling up the pressure. What a pressure there with a feast of runs. A feast of runs. They are putting it on the scoreboard. Down the leg side, signal there wide by the standing umpire CPAL.
What happened there?
149.
What happened there? The wicket keeper is the bowler, and they've changed.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Because when wicket keepers live at the back of the stand, things are really hard.
That's right.
And he's replaced by Changu.
Yes.
Is it Changu? He bowls. He
That-
replaced by Changu.
Yes.
Is it Changu?
And he's
Yeah.
not doing too badly.
No. Yeah. Very good.
Yeah. So we the wicket keeper who is now bowling, apparently he's a guy who always want to bowl. He always want to bowl. Always asks the captain for the ball. But tonight
He's given the opportunity. He bowled. Now he seems to be doing what is right.
yes. And
Seems to be
he's
doing
bowling
what is
good.
right.
Yeah.
Bowling well.
You
Yeah. He's waited. Yes. There is some little confusion.
Yes.
Here goes the wicketkeeper. Bowls, hits it in the air.
That's four more.
supposed to be cut off.
Oh, well cut.
Beautifully played. Well fielded. That guy looks like an international, a national player.
Yeah.
He feels so well.
Yes.
And he opens the bat for
Labi.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he has his work cut out for him today.
Yes, I guess so.
So let us see what happens. Everybody is in discussion. Everybody is wondering
yes.
what is Labi doing, what is happening.
Yes, interesting. He bowls again through the offside. That's 4 runs. Cuts it off. It's 4. Yes, it is. Just hit the fence. I think that's honestly good bowling, poor field placing. He's keeping the ball on the off stump, and I think they should have more men on the offside.
Yeah. But you can't blame this captain too much. That's his first over, I think, in the competition.
Yes,
So
yes. You cannot
you're
set
not sure
a direct
That's
field.
right. Probably the next over you can trust him then
yes,
a little
yes,
better.
yes.
But that's by then he start tiring and he start bowling it everywhere. So
I think Evitas is a good captain, but I think he has a better team than his captaincy. He needs to motivate his players, and I don't think he's doing that very well. The motivation of his players. A single taken,
yeah.
and the ball is pushed on the onside.
Well, a captain doesn't show his captaincy when he's winning games. When things are going bad with you, how do you reverse
Yes,
a condition?
That's
And
right.
right now, he has to lead his team out of that situation.
You know, Pastor, that looked like 200 runs on the ball, What a shot! What a shot! That's 4 more.
4 more. Beautiful shot.
The paddle shot, those scoop
And I have
down
said,
to the fence.
And I have said that repeatedly. Every time he comes to bat, he plays that shot, but the fielding there remains the same.
Oh, just push him back.
The captain must notice that.
Must know that.
How many overs ball?
15th over.
And what's the score? Wow, that's 200 on the ball.
200 on the ball.
That's going to take some taking.
Tariq cannot play the ball on front. I would have trapped him by putting 2 men there back here.
Yeah.
Put
Yeah.
the ball full.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah. 150.
Not that he can play the ball on the offside.
But right now, his injury,
yes,
he doesn't have power to hit
inhibit
it
him.
forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
150 at the end of
150 up.
That is 10 and over.
Means
Kenson is here. So I think the APL is moving somewhere.
APL, big time. Let's probably get some
If
interview.
Labi can chase down this run, it will do more for the cricket here than for Labi.
Oh yes, I think so.
People will pay
This is a
attention.
tremendous.
everyone will.
And they brought back the strike bowler,
Yeah.
the opening bowler. I think he has
One. I think it's one.
1 over.
1 or 2. Yeah.
And you have to try everything there because I think they're truly in some problems.
Yeah. And
Let's
look,
go.
You see what happened? That's carnage.
And look at
Yeah.
Wilson. There's
Effortless
no
carnage.
everybody. He goes, Bowles. Forward he goes. Forward Wilson. Good ball. He's a strike bowler.
and
Let's
that's what makes you a good bowler. Can you bowl that ball again?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, you have to repeat it, repeat
Yeah.
it, repeat it, repeat
All the
it.
time.
And that's what people who practice
And if it's
do.
working for you, why
That's right.
change?
Why change it?
Here
Yeah.
goes Jean-Baptiste. He turns, comes up, passes the umpire up to Wilson. Wilson goes for a huge shot. A big shot that was going straight over his head and he couldn't get it. It went down to the fence. Wicketkeeper misses it also. And it went down to it. The score remains at 150
Yes.
for one in the 16th over.
Yes.
It sounds more like international cricket to me.
This is tremendous batting there. Wilson again bowling to Wells, and Wells tried to flick this one down the leg side. Didn't make contact with his bat nor with any part of his body, and it went for a wide, as indicated by the standing umpire Joshua Charles. Ladies and gentlemen, 151 for one in the 16th over. This is going to be a record for the run chase at the Balata cricket field.
In the APL cricket, yeah, it is going to be a run chase because there's a lot of run sets still to
He
be.
bowls.
And
Flick
that is
that.
going
That
to
should
be
be
out.
Brilliant catch.
Wells goes. Again, cow corner.
Cow corner.
Yeah. What a brilliant catch there. This time the ball floated in the air. Wells went under it. Didn't have enough power to clear the fielder. The fielder run in, and as he connected, he dived forward and tumbled over, but the ball remained firmly in his grasp. Ladies and gentlemen, the second wicket has fallen, and the aggressive Mervyn Wells is making his way back to the pavilion or the hut.
Oh, good knock from Mr. Wells. Very well played.
Well played.
And you notice he did not take chances. He batted brilliantly, and you cannot take anything from this innings.
He just played good cricket.
Well,
good cricket shot.
that is the second wicket for Labbe in the 16th over.
Up he comes. Bowles. Hits that. Now that should be. Well stopped.
Good stop, boy. Good stop, boy.
That's expected. He's a young man. He's a good cricketer. 152. And the wicket that fell a while ago seems to be putting some pep. You could hear them people shouting. You could hear the fieldsmen shouting at each other. Go for it. And that was a brilliant stop.
Labbe must do something in the last 4 overs. If not, they will lose this game. They must pull this game back.
They have to, Pastor, they have to, because here we see he aborts his run. He was not feeling so comfortable, so he aborts his run. The signal comes from the umpire, but there is another aggressive striker who has replaced Mervyn Wells, Pastor. He can hit that ball far and high likewise.
Okay.
So Caribbean Stars has not lost anything, not even the momentum yet. Here comes Wilson bowls to striker. Striker hits on the pads and not out. Not out.
Well,
so that's another good delivery.
It doesn't matter how good you are. When you come in, you will have to throw your eye in. You will have to spend
think
a couple of deliveries.
Striker needs to do that.
And if striker go at the bowling, he can see himself back in the pavilion quickly.
Yes.
You don't take cricket for granted. Doesn't matter how good you are, the ball will prove you're not good today.
Striker is a good cricketer, but I don't think he plays lots of cricket. Lots of cricket. You need to practice for you to play good cricket. Striker is a good cricketer. He used to play for Central
I think
Castles.
that's the best over for the day.
Best over for the day. He had a
And
wicket.
It comes in the
Probably
16th.
The
So-
16th over. Apparently they were tightening things.
Labbe can chase the run, but you don't want a team to base their strength and their ability on one man. So as far as hitting power, Labbe have it. But to think that, well, we can let them do that because we have Calbas, it's going to be a giant mistake.
It's a mistake.
Because one ball, because Calbas could well score 50 and Labbe could
Still
lose the match. So they have to be careful.
But folks, it is very interesting. 150 runs up in the 16th over.
For free.
4 more overs for 3. This is turning to be a true finals.
Very good.
Everyone around the world that is watching must be glued to the television. Compliments Eagle Fritz, Brookage and Company.
And this is APL Cricket, Adventist Premier League.
At
This
its
is
best.
the 6th edition. of this tournament, and the knockout starts in 2 weeks.
There goes the wicket keeper. What's his name? Swings.
That should be taken.
That's
No,
four.
no, it will go over.
That's cut out. Evitas, the captain, runs across, cuts it up for one single.
Yeah.
Just a single. 153 for 3 in the 17th over.
Yeah.
In the 17th over. There goes, he bowls. But look at Fields, he's just hands folded,
Yeah.
as if he's not even paying
And
attention.
he
He's not
stands.
moving, he stands straight.
Yeah, he's not ready
There's
to move.
No way he would.
Now
he
let's
would
see if
stop.
he's going to move at all. He has not moved. He's not moving.
Look at it.
And that is
Oh,
caught.
that could be caught.
Hey.
I thought that was been caught,
Yeah, I thought so too.
but Evitas watched the ball went into the fence for 6. Is it 4 or 6? That's 6. Empire's turn
Six
around 6 runs.
6 runs.
6 runs. What as the captain?
Yeah.
and, you know,
And again,
you want to see that the
you
captain.
have to be square. The captain placed himself the wrong place. And the young man is bowling very well, very well. This is the 17th
isn't-
over. The Caribbean Stars has only 3 wickets down, and they're not whacking him above the place.
No.
So he's bowling just too many wides.
Yes, that's all.
Just too many wides.
You know.
We saw here, ladies and gentlemen, that 6 runs that was scored. Tariq Gabriel went on the front foot and he bent the knee and swung the ball over square leg for a well-placed maximum. Here comes the bowler. Bowling to, is it a short ball? No, it's not a short ball signal there. It just went to the square cover, and the ball moves on. The score moves on by 1 to 165. 165.
You see, Stricker again. Stricker is not timing. I would put the ball on the stumps.
That's true. You're right.
'Cause he's not timing. He's looking out of touch totally.
So what's the total here?
165.
In over number
17.
17. We started the. Here is the wicketkeeper now. Turn bowler bowls.
Oh, look at it
again.
Look at it.
Everything.
And every one of them.
I have been saying that repeatedly.
He's tucked in his position. Even the one at deep could not cut off that boundary.
So that's the third attempt of the third successful attempt of the scoop, and he did it so effectively that he bisected the fine leg and the short third man into the fence for another good-looking deal scoop.
I truly believe that people should play good cricket. That's a simple thing. He had played that 4 times, at least 4 times, and at the same results. And I will not set the trap for him. I would have set the trap for him.
So this is not very good strategy by the Labi cricket team.
I'm disappointed because you cannot play some shot 4 times, the same results, and I'll leave the same field for you. There's no way.
No, this is not very good, because you can see he does not have the power to hit the ball.
Exactly.
So all he's doing is scooping the ball.
So set your field. Once he's on the field, once he's the attacking batsman, I would put the field well placed for him.
Yeah, one down there, one up there.
Short, yeah. One short, one deep.
Yeah. Evitas is coming back. He had 2 overs. I think he went for almost 30 runs in these 2 overs.
You are correct.
And he's a good bowler. His first 2 was terrible. And he has to come back now.
Yes, he needs to come
and bowl
back
for his team.
Sometimes
160.
69.
169. Almost 10 on over.
Yeah.
Over number.
This is a lot of runs. Caribbean Stars has truly, he bowls Evitas. And that's what I'm talking about. Stricker is a good batsman, but he have not played cricket in a long time. And Stricker plays hardball cricket. I think that is the first time Stricker is playing tip ball cricket.
No, I thought he played the semi-final against.
No, I'm not saying it's the first match.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying it's the first series that he played.
Oh, okay.
You are correct, Georgie.
Yeah.
That's a good way to
It
look
goes
at it.
short down the leg side. Come on. You're supposed to be a little disappointed. You, the captain, you should be doing an effort, making a big effort. the catch a while ago. I thought it should have been taken.
It should have been taken.
And then the field placing, I'm a little disappointed. I think we need to do a little better. Here goes Evitas. Balls to striker. Big swing. Well stopped. Outside edge found. And the fieldsman cuts it off.
Yeah.
That's 160, 171 for 2. I thought it was for free. For 2. For 2.
Both openers and Mr. and Mervyn as out.
Yes, there goes. Hits that lovely shot. That's 6.
It was in the zone.
It was in the slot.
And
that's Tariq. That's Tariq. Watch him get
that one. That one was in the zone.
In the slot.
Yeah, in the slot.
And he just picks, and he picks it up beautifully, with his hands flowing in straight, and hits it straight over the bowler's head for 6. Tariq is in tremendous form. Tariq is 50.
Very, very well
Again,
played.
there are so many trophies here for these
Very
players
well
are getting 50 runs. And Tariq is getting another half century.
So what is he going, what is the captain doing? Well, he's moving the man from cover to a cover point.
Don't pitch up the ball.
More square.
Don't pitch it up. There he goes. Lovely shot. Only for 1.
Stops
Down.
it. Better ball.
178. For 2.
When a team is on the receiving end, you must find a way to cheer up yourself.
Yes.
Because if not, you start helping the other team by bowling wise, by dropping catches, by misfielding the ball and bowling bad lengths.
Exactly.
You just start throwing the game
There
away.
goes the captain. Evitas bowls. Hits that. Now that should be out. That's a brilliant catch.
Magnificent.
That is a brilliant catch. He waited and stuck the right hand up and plucked down a brilliant catch. This is Nixon.
Yes.
Brilliant catch.
He's not that tall, Georgie, but he has the knowledge of what should be done when a fielder is close to the rope. Yeah. He did not go in, he did not panic, he just waited, and at the nick of time, he plucked it in the air.
Beautifully.
To be aware of where you are.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Stricker gets out, and I expected Stricker to get out because he was not timing, he was not hitting.
Yeah.
And here goes, I'm not sure who was the incoming batsman. Try and find out. Here goes Tariq in position. Tariq, Evitas to Tariq, flick that nicely off his pads. And they gone for 1, they're coming back for the 2nd. Isn't that amazing that Tariq could run so fast?
Yes.
With an injury?
Yeah, I think he's fully recovered.
I think.
Or the painkillers is helping him.
I think so, but that's a miracle. Here goes our pastor with us. Pastor Robert, how are you?
Rod.
Yes, Rod.
After 18?
Man, that's so far it's a phenomenal game. The score is over 170. I think that's the highest score in the APL so far. That's a tremendous performance. I believe it's who is batting? But what team? That's
Caribbean.
That's Caribbean Stars. Yeah, 178. That's phenomenal. And it's actually great to see so many vehicles out there and so many people come to view the APL finals. It's a beautiful thing to see that many people are supporting the APL. Tremendous job by the organizers.
Very well said by Pastor Rod here, and welcome you, Pastor Rod. The news is that Caribbean Stars are putting up a serious challenge here for Labe. Caribbean Stars, after 18 overs, are 180 for 3. Tariq Gabriel is on 50. And Carrie Gabriel is batting with Junior Peters, who just came in.
And he's a good batsman also.
That is dab into the offside, and the wicketkeeper and the bowler himself ran after
that
it.
Looked like Fields.
Fields come back at the other end.
At the other end.
Yeah.
Actually, they're trying, they're trying because, Fields has 1 more over. The other, Jean-Baptiste, bowled his last over. So they're trying things, but it seems, it's just not going their way.
Well, Okay. Here comes up Bowles
Catch
again.
him.
He might be caught. He might be caught.
Hard luck again. The
Look at it.
captain is not again.
Look at it.
He should have been on the
the
boundary.
fence.
I
It
told
is
him.
easier. It is easier to come in to take the catch than to go back to take the catch. It's easier.
I told him the man has to be on the fence, especially when he's batting. And again, we licking runs in that region.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we see here another scoop there, attempted there by Tariq, and the fielder was short. It was over his head, and he paddled back and touched the ball, but it did not stay in his grasp. It went over the line for a pretty looking four, and Tariq moves on from 50 by 54.
Tariq tries to play the reverse sweep. It was not successful. Wicketkeeper flicked the bails off, but he stood in his grounds.
Very good. 185. 185 for free.
185 for 3. I truly believe that is a lot of runs.
That is a winning
This is a winning score.
total.
Yeah.
But that does not, because you get it, the conditions are the same for the other team.
Yes.
You're not sure to defend it, but
Yes.
it's a great total.
Today we are out for a really big match. Here goes Fields. Bowls. Wide ball. Is it not a wide? That's a good ball. That's a good ball, yeah.
So it took the 18th over for the captain to pose. No, that's the 19th. It took the 19th over for the captain to have the right field behind the wicketkeeper.
That's disappointing to me.
After it was pointed out to him, we still had a catch.
Yes.
One catch dropped today.
Only one. Well fielded. Oh, tremendous throw. I truly love to see good cricket. And
Yeah.
that's really true. Good cricket. Well fielded. The throw came in like a rocket. Great cricket. Here goes Fields. He bowls to Junior. Up to the wicket. Bowl. Flick that.
Off the pad.
Wide?
Off the pad.
That's off the pad. Reverses decision.
Okay.
And then off the pad.
At
The end of the over?
Yeah.
The 19th over?
And score?
186.
186. So Labi can well face 10 runs on over. 186 the total. 19 over.
There goes.
And Labi did not wake up this morning thinking that challenge was going to be
Never,
before them.
I'm sure of that.
And that was just unbelievable.
Yeah. Georgie and Pass, with the bowling lineup of the Caribbean Stars, it will be highly challenging and maybe difficult for the Labi team to overhaul that mammoth score, 186.
Yeah.
But I'm not too disturbed because the honest truth is Caribbean Stars have fought really well in the competition, and to be winning that cup, I think they truly deserve that win.
I think your statements are too far ahead of the game. Let's leave the gameplay. Leave the gameplay. The captain come back for the 10th.
Tariq,
And
in
that
the
is
air.
in the air, but it's going to...
Might be caught. He
and
dropped
it. Oh, wow.
They're going for the single. They got 2
Yeah.
out of that ball. 20th over. A drop catch. Who's that down there?
That's Wilson.
Well, I don't know much about him.
I think he had enough time. He got there,
He
waited.
got there, yes.
And I don't think...
I think his technique is poor.
But the light here is very poor too, eh? So when there are a lot of drops when the ball is hit in the air.
Yes.
On this particular ground.
Yes. Here goes Ivitas. In the out. But he gives up. But to me, he gave up.
Yeah.
And to me, I'm not giving up until...
Yeah. You're supposed to run it
keep
down.
going. 194. I told you
194.
200 is in the making. And so, ladies and gentlemen, this is carnage at the BCG. Dark green background. Up he comes. Bowls. He hits that in the air. He'll be caught. Oh. That is.
It's going to be out. Oh. Labi is everywhere. Labi is everywhere. Labi is just in pieces here. Dropping catch all of a sudden.
So
They've dropped. In the last 2 overs, they've dropped 3 catches. They cannot return the ball back to the wicketkeeper. And again, as what I was saying earlier on, Georgie, if your vibes are bad, you will help the other team go on.
That's right.
And
Labby
right now,
vibes are truly bad.
yeah.
And here he goes, probably the 2 more balls to go. He bowls, bowled him, oh, edge. Get a single. Get a single.
That is
That's
the
two.
third team. That's the third time. So you see,
Jeez.
you really need good wicket keeping. Yeah, a good wicket keeper. Today you see the value of a wicket keeper.
Yes, yes.
A good wicket keeping is an asset,
An
to a
asset,
team.
yeah. He took,
Yeah.
actually he came back, you know, the wicket keeper.
Yeah.
He came back.
Yeah.
He bowled and he came back and his wicket keeping. Hey, there's confusion around.
Yeah.
Everybody giving their opinion. There's a lot of noise. Everyone talking. Everybody encouraging.
I
This
think
is the electric-
generally people
Yes.
people support the underdog.
Yes.
And right now, here is the captain bowls full
That's a
ball and
big
it
hit.
in there, but that's going to
That's
fall
flop.
safe. It's going to fall safe. Oh, he takes it.
Brilliant catch.
Oh, the fast
That's
bowler.
a brilliant catch.
Yeah. Wow.
Tariq is out?
Yes.
Yes. Tariq is out of the one ball before the last.
A
And then
magnificent
inning.
performance, a great innings from Tariq. Although he was helped with poor fielding and poor field placement, but what a good innings. You cannot take anything from the man.
Wonderful, Pastor. But look at the catch. Look at the catch. The fielder is running from deep point. He is running with all what he possesses. And in the nick of time, as the ball is going knee height, the long hands grabbed that ball and he found himself by the umpire in his follow through.
in his follow through.
Very good description of what just happened. And it's APL cricket.
Final ball.
Final ball of the inning. Evitus is now going to bowl, the captain, who has had a very
Final ball.
hard day at the office.
Very
hard day. It's not ended yet. Here he comes.
Bowls. Tariq.
Caught.
He's caught on the boundary there. So the last ball was a maiden ball.
A maiden ball.
And
so the umpire. 198. 198 for 4. 198 for 4. This is truly a great inning by Caribbean Stars.
Yes, Brother Georgie, a tremendous innings. A tremendous innings there by the team Caribbean Stars. They were cautious in the beginning,
Yes.
but they picked up momentum.
Yes.
And what a run spree that we see here from their innings, 20 overs, 198 runs, Georgie. That's a lot of runs in 20 overs.
A lot of runs, but I'm not truly. Here's my point. The grass is cut low. The runs can flow. It's not as before. The runs can flow. Because if you could play the ball on the ground, you get in your value for your shots. And you see Tariq driving the ball very hard for the offside and getting his boundaries.
Very good.
Therefore, you must not just hit the ball in the air. You must play good, top class cricket.
Very good, very good. But
That's right.
we were entertained. That's a better word. We were entertained, ladies and gentlemen, beautifully by the batters from Caribbean Stars. And now we have seen the first half of the game. We are now going to take a break. But with us in the break, we have the able Pastor Rod with us. Pastor Rod, what's your assessment of the game so far?
You know, I was just saying just a few minutes ago that this was a tremendous demonstration of good cricket. I think we can really get some of our West Indians to take some notes, you know.
Emulate.
To emulate, you know, some good batting, you know.
Yeah.
Just, you know, the guys paced the wicket well.
Paced them
and,
well.
you know, the guys took full advantage of the wicket. It was a beautiful wicket.
Yes.
I mean, to score 198 on this wicket is just phenomenal. What I can say is that they have really given the opposition a tall order.
Yes.
And so we're going to look forward to see how they're going to chase down this total of 198.
Yeah.
But I believe that the other side, the Labe side, has some serious firepower.
So
it's going to be a good game of cricket. I'm not going to move. I don't know where Pastor Quidley is going.
Yeah.
But we're going to be here and we're going to watch and see whether Labe can really defend that total.
Wonderful.
So the plot, I told the guys, we forgot about the 20 overs. The 20 overs. The 20 overs they just bowled there.
Yes.
Flush out of your system.
Yes.
You
Okay.
did bad. Flush out.
Yeah.
Nobody criticize each other. Everybody go there, settle down, and get ready to get the runs. You can get it. Let's get it. No, we're not changing no batting lineup. No, we will go and bat as we bat before. But remember, there is 9, 10 runs and over to get. So don't take unnecessary risks. Look for more shots, but let us chase the runs down. We will see what happens after 13, 14 overs. We have men that can help us catch up. So all we have to do now is just clear our minds in the pavilion and walk out and get the job done.
Okay,
They get it, we can get it too.
Georgie, that's good advice, you know. But these are just words, Georgie. What would be your action? What would be your reaction if you were the opening batter, Georgie?
I would pace my field. I would pace my innings. I would truly pace my innings, and I would play as if 6 overs, the first 6 overs, I would want to get at least 40 runs, 30 to 40 runs in the first 6 overs, and then I know Calbas is coming at the end. He could blast the ball around.
But Pastor Rod, there is another school of thought that says you attack from the word go. Would you do that if you were the opening batter?
Truth be told, it is in my nature to play that type of cricket.
Yeah.
You know, but I think the cricket, the total demands, an approach that would allow us to be attacking from the get-go.
Yeah.
I don't think that the guys should go there and like we would do in West Indies cricket.
Whoop out everything.
You know, and just bat like Shandapal. This is not a time to bat like Shandapal. This is a time to bat like Andre Russell.
Okay.
Of course, I think Pastor Morris's advice is good advice, and I think the men can take that advice. Play their shots well. Don't be too hasty. But if a ball is coming that deserves to be hit, the men should ensure that they take advantage.
Wonderful.
In chasing an inning, you evaluate your performance based on period. The first power play, 6 overs, you look to see where you are. And what is critical to your search here is the loss of wickets. Yes. If there are 3-4 wickets down in 6 overs, you're in serious trouble. Okay. If you're without loss and you are at least 13-20 runs behind the run rate, you're not in problem.
Okay.
If after 10 overs, you are almost halfway in your run chase, you are superb. Even if you've lost 2 or 3 wickets, you are still. You do not want to lose 5 wickets and you are not 70% the way.
I think we saw typical
because the more you lost wickets, your skill sets get less. So the batsmen who are there, who are coming, they are not as good as those who are out. So those who are batting up front, you really want to give them. Tonight with us, we have a sports personality, Mr.
Kenson
Casimir, reading on the sports news. Mr. Casimir, first time seeing you around APL. You read our news. Good to see you here. Good night, and let's say, how are you doing tonight?
I'm good. Let me just say I've been to a number of matches at the Grosley playing field. Also covered some in the Granivere area. I mean, APL is a competition that I absolutely admire. I admire the vision of the organizers. I admire the fact that they take pride in their competition and ensure that they dot their I's and they cross their T's. I get results from the competitions in a timely fashion. They've moved to 2 divisions, which shows that there's a lot of thought into the actual development of the competition, and it only augurs well for just local cricket, albeit tape ball, and those who've played in times past can still stay fit, and we can deal with some of our social scourges, our health scourges in terms of diabetes and hypertension. So this is very good. Very good.
I also mentioned to the president, we talk a lot about the cricket, that we are looking forward next year to at least get 3 women team to play against each other twice, because they are female cricketers. There are female cricketers in St. Lucia.
Yeah.
And if we can get some of our women to start off, probably the next 2 years, you may have 8, you may have 5, you may have 7 teams playing in the APL, and that's important. Your take on the game now, the first 20?
Very, very impressive. I think you want to see a final where runs are scored. We saw the CPL competition. We saw the criticism from persons who are avid cricketers. The low-scoring matches in the final with the likes of Tariq Gabriel, Moving Wells. You expect to see some big hits, and we saw some of that tonight. And the crowd who came out is certainly satisfied with what they've seen so far.
Very, very good batting. And what was good about it, they were not just swinging the bats wildly. They really took the time and hit the ball. There are a few things I would have done better if I was the captain. Number one, when Carey came back, he was playing the scoop shot a lot, and the field was not placed to get that ball there. And even up to the 19th over, when the fielder was finally put there, he was dropped.
Yeah, absolutely. But Tariq is a very skillful cricketer. Perhaps one of the most talented cricketers you've seen in St. Lucia right now. His ability to adjust to what the bowler is doing is unparalleled, especially at that level. So moving the field around would have been a good idea, but his ability to move his feet and execute, we saw a lot of that tonight, and this is why they got to that competitive total.
I am quite happy with the number of people I see here tonight. What's your take about?
I think very good. I think the competition is one that is well respected in all quarters. I mean, the quality of the players that we see coming out to play in this competition tells you that there really is a lot of talent in St. Lucia, and there's something to see. Persons want to see good cricket. St. Lucians generally love cricket. And just from the crowd, you could see persons who have played national cricket in times past. You see some legends around, and you see persons that are involved in the organization. The president of the St. Lucia National Cricket Association, Carol Henry, is also also there. Of course, he loves his cricket. And so I mean, I'm not surprised by the crowd, and I only hope and I expect it to get bigger and bigger as the competition evolves.
Caribbean Stars. What do you think about their bowling? Do you think they can defend that?
I think they can. I think we have some very good bowlers. Both teams, from what I saw in a couple of the games, their batting seemed to be their strength. You expect to see some big hits in terms of in the response. I don't think it's a fait accompli. I think the bowlers, the likes of Una, Sexius, and the others, need to come good tonight and ensure that they've done the job with the bat. They need to ensure that they do what they need to do with the ball.
Well, thank you very much, sir, for being here.
Absolutely.
I hope you stick around for the presentation ceremony.
I will be. I will be around.
Thank you, and thanks for the support, and thanks for reading our sports news. We are hoping to get bigger and bigger, and I hope someday we'll get enough sponsor to present a check to every team in the tournament. That's our dream.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you
guys.
You very much.
Thanks.
Well, the players are now heading back on the field, and I have here with me Pastor Rene. The library openers are out, the field is out, and anticipation. Everybody sitting at the edge of the seat. The big question is Labby's intention and approach.
Pastor, you know, earlier on we mentioned West Indies cricket and the recently concluded CPL. We saw in the finals Trinidad having to defend. Having to chase. I think it was 158
or 157.
Yeah, and after the 9th over, they were about 40 something, but they had not lost any wickets.
That's right.
And so the two batsmen stayed there, and they really anchored the innings, and they were able to bring Trinidad home. And earlier you mentioned something that I think Labby really needs to take into account: stay and anchor the innings, and let's see how far we can get in this run chase.
Remember, this cricket is brought to you with the kind compliments of Eagle Freight.
Eagle Freight.
Eagle Freight.
For all your shipping needs.
Yeah, for all your shipping need. And Mr. Leslie is here with us. Somebody get Mr. Leslie for a quick word. The umpire is giving the signal. We are ready to go. And
Pastor, I think we should also thank our online viewers who continue to support the APL every year. We have with us Mr. Leslie Jabatis. Mr. Leslie, we just want to ask you a few questions. What do you think? What did you think about the innings by Caribbean Stars?
Wow, it was a big one, I must say. When I looked at Caribbean Stars, they demonstrated true professionalism in their batting. I saw some really big hits.
Yeah.
I must say. This just shows, the preparedness of a team and how well prepared, they were for this final. And it shows that they deserve to definitely be in that final.
Yeah,
I must
definitely.
say. Yeah.
Definitely. Well, we want to thank you, Mr. Jabatis, for your continued support. I think throughout the either 6 or 7 years that the APL has been in existence,
Yeah.
6 years that it has been in existence, and we want to just congratulate you on such a a massive turnout this year for the APL, and continue to do what you do for us every year.
Of course.
We really appreciate it.
Yeah, as a corporate company, we're happy to be a part of this APL.
Yeah.
And we realize that year after year it seems to be growing.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, and I mean, just the crowd tonight speaks volume, you know, to the level of improvement in the game.
Definitely.
I must say that the administrative team have been doing fantastic.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, if you do not have persons of that caliber to run a tournament, the tournament will fail.
Definitely.
So I must say kudos to them.
Yeah, definitely.
For a job well done.
Yes,
well
indeed,
done. Yeah.
indeed. Well, we're back to the game. First ball has been bowled.
And Ori of the back would crack that, and that is stopped at point, and they just run away. The throw comes in, and immediately you can see a difference in the field place.
Yeah.
In the legs and the offside. That is the third ball that was off the back foot and hit in through the point area, and it was not well stopped, but they could have only take one. So the left-hander comes in strike.
Yeah. You know, when you are dealing with a run rate of over 10 runs and over, you definitely have to be strategic. You seem to be the coach of the Lab A team, Pastor Morris.
Yes, coach, the manager, and the player.
Can you just remind us of what you shared with them and how you intend to really pace this innings? How you intend to approach the innings?
What we're doing now, first of all, and you get off the field, is to get the 20 overs that we bowl out of our heads and our system.
Okay.
And now we have to settle down. Don't take too many chances the first 6 overs.
Right.
Let us see how many we can get.
Yeah.
By not losing too many wickets.
Yeah.
And from then on, we can start moving. We can start doing things differently. But right now, I would want to see the opening pair. Because in any match, what you have, the best bowlers coming against the best batsman. You do not want the best bowler to bowl to batsmen number 4, number 5, number 6 batsmen. So the responsibility of the openers is to take care of that and score runs at the same time.
And that's a wide ball
take care of that at the right, wide on the leg side, and you want your batters, the openers, to take care of the fast bowlers or the best bowlers of the opposing side. Yes. And after you've done that, then the guys who are coming after, they can take care of, they can start scoring around.
Mr. Patrick Mathre, Sports Director of the Ministry of Health, is here tonight. And he'll be coming in to do an interview with us.
We have seen quite a number of sporting personality and other popular people here tonight. And we're very, very, very impressed. CPL, we're doing great.
Yes, and it's here comes the bowler up to the wicket. He bowls. He goes for a bowling. And that's a bad shot. The shot itself is really, really bad.
There was no need for that.
There was no need for that.
That is what we spoke about at the meeting.
Scoreboard pressure.
Yeah.
Just went for a big heave.
Yeah.
And he was bowled.
And he was swinging his bat waist height, and the ball was about his ankle. So that was before the bowler ball. He made up his mind.
In his mind, that's poor. And you know, the youth in the game versus the experience in the game. Okay. But we have with us
Mr. Matre. Welcome here tonight with us. We must tell you, we are viewing all over the world tonight. Welcome to the APL cricket, and this is our 6th edition of this competition. How do you find the game so far?
Well, so far you see cricket is cricket, but so far what you have seen is a level of excitement happening right here, and people who have witnessed the game in the past and are now witnessing the game tonight, especially at night, they anticipating what's going to happen. You know, cricket is a gentleman's game, but it's a game of shifting fortunes and responsibilities. So persons don't know what to expect. But I am saying that there's a lot of anticipation here this evening. Persons are expecting, of course, the batting side to always win. But again, it's a very challenging total and not going to go well. So I don't think one should predict what should happen, but just wait a little lower into the game, a few more overs, and then maybe you could start making your predictions. But a very interesting game.
Give me your views on the APL.
So far the APL has been very good, and as anything else, just the organization of cricket at a time where persons have been starved for sport is always a welcome. I mean, after the whole situation of the COVID, persons wanted to come out and play, and what has happened is how it has developed. You have seen the league growing from strength to strength.
We have two divisions now.
You have two divisions. It's in the 7th year. And
sixth year.
In the 6th year, so very soon we will go in there.
And that is hiked over the boundary for 6 runs by Calbas. And if he stays around, if he bats 10 over, I can assure you Labi will be in a good position. But this was a full ball and it was asking to be hit. And he destroyed it.
There you are, there you are, and that's what I'm saying to you. It's early days yet in terms of what's going to happen, and that is why we have to wait a few overs to see what's going to happen. Because people are a bit nervous, as you indicated before, scoreboard pressure. But once we go into 5 overs, 6 overs, 7 overs, then we could see clearly where the game is going. And again, it will be throughout. It will be excitement throughout.
Well, thank you very much for being with us. Stay around. The game is still young,
sure.
and let's see what happens.
Thank you. All right, okay.
Oh, and what a beautiful stroke. Beautifully stopped there. And it looks like Labi has come to put up a fight this evening. They are chasing 198, of course, 199 to win. And of course, to our viewers, we really appreciate the fact that you are with us tonight. You can let us know what is your favorite part of the game tonight. Share with us what is your favorite moment of the game tonight. Of course, just send us a message through the YouTube chat or the Facebook chat and tell us what is your favorite moment of the game tonight.
So the first over is completed. Is that, yeah? How was the score? We'll give you the score, but Labi have already lost 1 wicket, a bowl, and but we've had the score probably is about 6, 8 or 10. So let's see. Calbas on his shoulders would have to play a massive inning here today if Labi is going to have a chance, because 190, 10 for 1 in the first over. The run rate is good, but the wicket is not good. The wicket is not good. Who is the guy? Bring the guy in. We have quite a good crowd there. Lots of people. It's very exciting. Here's the new bowler. Comes in, bowls, and Ori tried to flick it off the pad and went down to the leg side. Went to the leg on, run down, short third man picks it up. So everybody is hyper. And today we have a gentleman who is one of the executive members of the APL and is a hard-working member. And a lot of what you see happening here, he has his hands, his head, and his hands in it. I am very comfortable next to him, and he's a wonderful human being. Good night, Mr. Eva.
A very good night to you, P.S. Morris.
What do you think? What do you think? What are you thinking?
Man, this is a beautiful, beautiful spectacle. The first obvious thing that stands out for me is the run fest that seems to be happening here tonight.
Yeah.
Because I understand that the team batting first, that was Caribbean Stars.
Caribbean Stars.
They made almost 200 runs.
Yes.
Now, from what I've been reporting, because I'm the PRO for the APL, and I don't see many scores going as high as as that.
Yeah.
You had scores in the under 100 runs per inning.
Yes.
120 and so on. So it's been an impressive display of batsmanship by Caribbean Stars. I think Mervyn Wells was on fire tonight.
Very well, very well. And Gabriel, and also Emmanuel.
Yes.
These are
Sabias,
national players, and these guys just live up to their reputation, and they batted brilliantly.
Absolutely.
So Labi now must have a cool head. The runs could be scored, but you cannot play the shot like the opener played a while ago. It is just over number 1. There are 19 of them to come. You have to be comfortable.
Well, I guess the guys always have a very positive look. We have a maximum going over the square leg boundary there. Is that Calendar?
Yes, Calendar.
Yeah, Calendar. He's known for his lusty blows.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the APL is doing a fantastic job.
Yeah.
The APL is doing a fantastic job of bringing cricket out to the nation, promoting and developing it. Because yes, it's tape ball, but at the same time, look at the crowd that this is generating.
It's cricket,
and it's doing a good job of promoting and developing the sport.
So, Mr. Carroll, I think we have done a fabulous work here, and I really want to applaud you for your contribution in this year's edition and what you've been doing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Here is a bowls off the back foot, good ball, and he hit it off the back foot, and they are hustling for one. So thank you, and let's enjoy the game.
Welcome, P.S. Morris.
Thank you very
Have a
much.
good night.
Thank you very much.
A tremendous cricket played a while ago, and we're bringing in more individuals for interviews. But the cricket is so exciting.
For me now, winning is important to me, but I want the cricket to win tonight.
Yes, and that's what I think is happening. He goes to Kalbas, not Kalbas, but
Ori.
Changu plays across the line. Let's bring in another interview to see.
So at least for the sake of cricket, if Labi get past 150, 160, 180, cricket would have won tonight. Yeah, cricket would have won tonight. So let us wait and see what's happening. After 2 overs, the score is 18 for 1. So that is not bad at all.
Yes. Constituency. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Mystery Center.
Mr.
Okay.
So the cricket, the third over is about to be bowled, and we could see Kalbas is facing. Everybody is getting into position. Everybody is pushing one another into position. Now here's something else. The captain is
the field pitch is different.
Yes, and then the wicketkeeper has taken over.
Tonight we have with us the attaché to the parliamentary rep officer, and we are happy to have you here, Mr. Matre.
St. Mark.
St. Mark, Mr.
Yeah,
good night.
Good night. Good night.
This is happening in your constituency.
Oh yes,
and that should boil you up and make you feel. And that's a wild shot from Kalbas outside the off stump, and he no contact, and the wicketkeeper collect. How do you feel about what's happening tonight?
Okay, we are very pleased to see very meaningful cricket being played on the Balata field, and as you know, there are lights there, and they cost some money, and the mere fact that you could come in there and have some meaningful cricket here, we are very pleased for that. We are very pleased.
And we are even more pleased because this is thrown to us. It's given to us to run and to play cricket. Here is the bowler comes in bowls. Kalbas outside the stump again. Kalbas must be careful. It is young in his innings, and he must be careful. With the number of people here today, you notice how they are sitting. What is the proposed plan, especially for the roving here and sitting accommodation, and to make this place an APL home?
Okay, the plan is really, first of all, to do some form of entrance so people can maybe drive in and walk in comfortably. That's one, we want to do that. I cannot give you any date or anything like that, but that's an intention. We have plans also to do...
Here comes the bowler now in bowls. And that there is no need for that. He stepped down the wicket with an intention to carve that. Kalbas is a natural fast scorer. He does not have to take the chance and the risk that he's taken there. He can just stay there, poke, and hit 2 balls for 6 at any given time. So, I'll come back to you.
Yeah, Minister Ezekiel Joseph, he has brought in the architect to come and look at the place to see what kind of facility in terms of washroom. We need the washroom facility, and also some sitting facility.
Yes,
but
so
that is the plan.
So during the rainy season, when we play in between raindrops, we can always get a shelter.
Oh yes, by all means.
Well, thank you for being here tonight, and thank you for your contribution and support. And we look forward. We look forward to see this place truly become a place where families come to watch cricket.
Yeah. As Minister Ezekiel always said, the fields in Babonneau, 2 of them has been assigned to cricket. That is Balata and Debara, and another 2 that is assigned for football. That is for Asso and Lage. And at least we have lights on 3 of those playing fields, major, playing fields, and we want to continue all the good works that we have been doing.
Very well. Well, thank you very much, sir, and may God bless you. And when this thing come on, we are happy. By next year, I'm sure when the finals show up, we would be, all these people here will be seated.
Oh yes, hopefully.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks for associating with you all.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Beautiful, sir. All right, Georgie.
My
pastor.
our attention now is on the field as we see the aggressive Calbas walking down the street, the crease there, and trying to heave in those sixes so that the run weight can be such on par with the Caribbean Stars. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a fast bowler in the person of Sexius. Sexius is at the top of his mark.
Yes.
And here is he coming in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and he delivers, and his Calbas swings at that, doesn't make contact, he misses, and also the ball missed the off stump. Georgie.
I think Calbas should have played a more sensible inning. That boy could hit any bowler at any time.
Yes.
You don't need to go after the bowling the way you are going because you have another 18 more overs to bowl.
Right.
But he's going after everything.
Every delivery, yeah.
Scoreboard pressure.
Yes, very much so, very much so. So when a bowler is bowling and he's effective, you see him off.
Play him off.
There are other bowlers to come, right?
Exactly.
And then you can take it from there.
Yes.
But he seems to be, from the word go, he wants to go after every delivery ball, and that can be his demise.
I had a short talk with him. He says he will just bat as he usually bats.
Oh,
you know.
Okay. Here is the third over. And plays it
that.
off his pads there, and there is one in the making. One more run to the score.
Yes.
And the score moves on from 18. The score moves on to
19.
19.
Yes.
19 for 1 in the third over.
Yes.
Good going there so far, but there's the loss of a wicket that may be very costly to the Labie team. They are chasing a mammoth score of 198. They must score 199. Here comes that ball, and he plays it up his Schroeder, vacant cover area,
That's
long
all.
on off for a beautiful, magnificent 4. One bounce into the fence, and we can see the back of the fielder as he goes into the bush. I can still see the red shirt, and he's bending there. Now he disappears. He disappears, yes. He's searching. He's searching for that white ball among the green shrubs that are there. And he's making his appearance. Is he? No, he's still making his way into the bush area. And on the perimeter of the field, the far end there on the offside.
We actually need that place clean.
He needs somebody to accompany him, and another player is going to help him search for that ball. And in the meantime, another ball has been flown to the square leg umpire, which now, yes, they are coming. They're leaving it alone for a while some other players will be helping them retrieve that ball. But in the meantime, another ball is in the grasp of the bowler. That's 4 runs, so 19 plus 4, Georgie, is 23. 23 runs in 3 overs.
23 in 3 overs with losing 1 wicket.
Yeah.
It's not too bad, but I just wish Calbas would settle down a little better.
Yes.
But he seems to be just going after everything.
Okay. So
he aborted his run-up.
He has to.
You know, the umpires are looking sharp.
They are. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
That's it.
We must commend them for that.
Yes, they're looking sharp.
You see, there are times when you have to up your game.
Yes.
And these are the standards that we uphold. Here's Calbas hitting a ball to wideish long on.
Yes.
And he just trot for a single. So 24 for 1.
24 for 1 in the third over.
The next batter, I don't have his name. Oh, Shango. Yeah, Shango
Shango.
is capable. Quite capable batter. I've seen him bat in the past, and he can dispatch the ball at will. Look at he hitting that ball heavily, but there is no direction. It went straight to the rasta. We even have rasters, you know, on the field, and the rasters are doing a fine job.
Fine job.
Fine job.
Yes.
The rasta fielded very well in the past.
Yes.
When I looked at him before.
Yes.
And this time around, the ball trickled to him. He collected and prevented the ball from passing over him. So now that
why not wide?
The Rasta man, he also is a bowler.
Yes,
he can bowl very well.
Yes,
he has done a splendid job before.
But
so we want to recognize these people. Not only this Rasta, there is another one.
Yes,
there's another one. They are also doing well in sports.
So it appears that we are attracting all
sorts
walks of
people.
life. We have lawyers.
Yes.
We have teachers. We have parliamentary representatives.
Yeah.
We just have many, and tonight looks...
And our arms are open wide to receive all of them.
Beautifully.
Very good.
Yeah, well.
Yes.
He goes with that's the free hit. Free hit.
And if that doesn't make contact, Shangu is looking to place that ball over the long off region, didn't make any contact, and the score remains on 24.
I'm disappointed. When you're playing the free hit, your foot should be moving. You cannot stand one place and try and swing. So you have to get into your stumps because you could be bowled and not out.
Yes.
So you get into your stumps and work something out, but you just stand and hit.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But that's the game. Score.
Here is the bowler coming into bowl to Shangu. Shangu is playing that, driving elegantly, and there is the man coming from the long on region. He just bends, pick up the ball and toss back to the bowler who fields. And that's the end of the over. At the end of this over, the score moves on by 1 to 25.
25 for one in the third over.
At the third over. Okay.
There were lots of spectators around. Everybody
yes.
giving their opinion. The atmosphere is charged because the game itself is so tense.
It is.
Calbas batting there, anything could happen.
Anything
he
can
could
happen.
get out, but he could blast your bowling around and go up to a score of 80 in no time.
In no time.
So we look forward to see a really continuous tense game.
While we wish that for Calbas, the bowler is thinking otherwise.
They're
He's Sexius at the top of his mark, bowling his second over.
Yes,
second over
second
from
over.
the northern end of the field.
Yes.
Sexius hands behind with the ball in, rubbing it along, and he is getting ready to
long
bowl.
on and a long off. I like that.
Yes.
A long on and a long off. I like that. Here goes Sexius. In. Bowls to Ori. Ori look to flick it.
On the pads. Yes, a dot ball there, and pressure is piling up. Pressure piles up.
Every dot ball, there is a pressure with it.
Yes. Pressure is an important factor in overhauling the score that the Caribbean Stars has posted on the scoreboard.
198.
That's a mammoth score.
Mammoth score.
Yes, and Sexius about the ball is second delivery. Here he comes, trotting in and delivers, and Harry Shangu swinging at that. He's getting one. Can he get to the second? Yes.
Oh, this is brilliant.
He gets the second. He gets the second, and the second is an easy second. But we must look at the fielder. The fielder dived, preventing the ball from crossing that the line.
I like the effort.
And the other fielder collected and tossed the ball.
I like the
in.
effort. The fieldsmen are all throwing themselves around, diving around.
Very much so.
The skipper is you could stretching his field and pushing them around. I like the energy.
Yes, pass.
There goes.
The other one is, well, that two brought it to 27.
27 for one.
In the fourth over.
Sexius is the bowler. He's a good bowler. I remember he played in the T10. He played for Viewfort.
Sexius.
Yes.
Okay.
And he's in. He'll be bowling to Ori Changu. Here goes Sexius. Up to the wicket, bowls to Changu. Changu goes for a lovely shot, but well stopped.
There is somebody in the way. There's someone in the way, and this is the same good friend of ours who has made a brilliant stop.
Lovely stop.
And just one run.
The score moves on to 28. Is it 28?
28. The fast-moving Tariq Gabriel was unable to stop that ball. He doesn't seem that he's carrying an injury, and that went past the bowler, past Tariq, who is at mid-off and into the fence for well-executed 4 runs there by Calbas. So the score from 28 moves on to 42.
Calbas
for one
is a mirror. He's a Andrew Russell.
Yes, he has the stamina. He has the temperament,
and he's physically well built. He's strong. He has great timing. Here he comes, Sexius bowls. Oh, swung in over a former.
The keeper's head.
Former.
And back into the fence. Yes. And, the fence is so close to the boundary.
Yes, that's it.
That the fielders, sometimes they overhaul the ball and they run into the fence, into the bushes also. So 4 more runs to Calbas.
I want you to
the score moves on to 36.
36. I want you to observe the boundary line. It is well put together. We actually did that today.
Okay.
Pull it aside, and it's well rounded all around.
Yes.
That was done by Mr. Sipal.
Well Well done there by Mississippi. Then, you know, the next thing is the spectators so close to the boundary.
Yes. But you see, that's traditional cricket. That's not, you see, long time. Well, nowadays cricket, you see people from a distance. But now we must bring back that kind of a thing.
Yes,
closer.
right,
Here's Sex used to.
And he
Kalbas
slapped this one.
swing
Another one. 6 runs.
6 more. That's a great shot. That's 6.
It did not go high, Georgie.
Yes.
It didn't go high.
Yes.
The ball is traveling at about 5 feet high, and it maintained that till it reached the
fence.
behind the fence.
Yes.
Into the fence for a beautiful
brilliant,
6. Wow.
A brilliant shot. This guy.
So they are in the 40s.
Yes.
42.
In the and they are with the run rate.
Yeah.
That's the 4th over.
Yes.
And they are with the run rate. 10 runs and over. 42.
Wonderful.
Once Kalbas is in, there is a chance.
There is a chance. So the finals living up to
the standard.
To the standard.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, Pastor Morris cannot even come and commentate. The pressure is on him.
It's on him.
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Pressure is on him.
And now at the beginning of the 5th over, it is my pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, to hand you over to one of our commentators, Pastor Morris.
Come.
Very well. My heart is pumping. And my heart is pumping.
This way 40, 46, 47. 47 after 5. And the game is really living up to the standard. Ori bowls that is hit down the ground.
Oh,
that's misfield.
That ball was hit straight to mid on there. No, that's long on there. And they took off late for the single.
Yes.
But the return was a terrible one. And Ori made his ground safely.
The score 49.
49. Well, the game is on. The game is on.
Very tense. People.
What I'm enjoying here that Caribbean Stars will make Labby fight for every single run.
Yes, even though the pressure is on.
Not going to surrender one run to Labby, even if they have posted a 190 runs total on the board. So that is going to be good. Kalbas would have to be more watchful.
Yes.
I really don't like the way he's batting now.
Yeah, I too.
I think the bowlers bowl good balls.
Yes.
And a good ball should be respected.
Yes. And I think I need Kalbas to understand every ball should not be pumped into the boundary line.
Yeah.
Just play sensible cricket. Yeah. He has the power to hit at any one, so he has the power. He hits that. That's going.
That's for 4. That was missed time.
Missed time.
And again, luckily it went away from the fielder here.
50 up.
The 50 comes up in the 5th over. That is the 6th over. So 50 is up.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Because in the 6th over, Caribbean Stars was about 30 something.
Yeah. And they picked it up from there.
Yeah. It's after the 6th over that they really batted well.
So let us see what's going to happen. The race is uncomfortable. Oh, good ball. I like to see this. And they're coming back for 2 and they make it. Raska was actually diving there.
Hughes and his bowling. I think he bowled a maiden over just a while ago, and he has been perhaps the most consistent bowler for the Caribbean Stars.
Yeah, it was not a maiden. I think there was two singles.
Two singles
out of it. That was a very good over.
Very good over.
Yeah. So Ori shouldn't do anything foolish. He should just stay there and play straight and come across and play the ball. Aries bowls shot.
Oh, and he bowls that shot, and and that one is out of the ground. Ooh, nice. Oh my word.
And he did well.
That almost went out of the park.
And
is that a 6? Okay. And the umpires have just signaled that it's a 6 runs. But the fielder did not, well to bring it back in. The score is now 62 for 1 after 7, or rather in the 7th over.
Yeah, if you can get to 90 by 10.
90 by 10, yes.
10, you're in with a chance.
Yes.
You give yourself a chance.
I would say that ball got what it deserved, Pastor Morris.
I think he did not time it properly. The momentum.
But he hit it with a lot of power.
Yeah.
To still be able to get it out of the ground.
Yeah.
We have Sexius having 2 more balls, I think, from that over. Sexius comes into ball. Just after receiving punishment from his previous ball, comes into ball. Oh, Oh, and you can see that the batsman's head was nowhere close to the line of that ball.
And he's swinging in one
that's
direction, cow corner.
62 for 1 in after 7 overs.
We must, when you play T20, it's
Yes,
cricket. You know?
yes, yes.
And you just cannot go and be flashing at
Yes.
every delivery with all the might in the world. It would,
Oh, what happened there? That was. Oh,
he bowled him.
oh, that we missed that one. We missed that one. He was bowled.
We did not notice what happened there.
No, man.
I think he was bowled, and we were just talking about the shot, and he should not have been playing this kind of wild shot.
Yes.
And we didn't even realize.
We did not realize that he was
Labe
bowled.
lose the second wicket.
Wow.
Ori Chango bowl
Of the bowling of Sexius.
in the 7th.
But Sexius seemed to be a very dangerous bowler. Bowled some nice lines.
But he only has 4 overs.
Only has 4 overs.
Yeah, and I think that is second or third.
That's his 3rd over.
If he's
That
bowling
is his
good,
3rd
just pay
over.
attention.
That is his 3rd over. And of course, that was the last ball of the over. The score is still 62 for 2 now after 7 overs. The run rate now seems to be just a little under 9 runs and over. Of course, the run rate to win this game is above 10 runs and over. Do you think that
it's 9 point? Oh, it has
No,
gone up to 10.
It has gone up to 10. Do you think that Labe has what it takes, Pastor Morris?
More than what it takes.
Yeah.
They must just manage.
Yeah.
They must just manage each over. Do not be too greedy.
Yes.
Do not feel desperate.
Yes.
And a dot ball is just a dot ball.
Of course, if they keep losing wickets, it's not a lights out for Labe. It depend on one batsman. Oh, and that's beautifully played there down the leg side to 3rd man. It looks like we can have 2 runs. Yeah. And the batsmen are running a bit slow tonight. They were ball watching there for a little bit. Of course, we want to big up Darren Sammy if he's watching. You know, we want to let Darren Sammy know that we're very proud of him tonight. And of course, if Darren Sammy you're watching, you can just send us a nice comment under the link and let us know that you're there with us in the APL. Oh,
another wild swing, a single ball just trickled to square leg.
And the score moves on to 67 for 2 after 7.2 overs.
Here he comes again. Up to the wicket, balls.
Oh, and that
again
was
to square leg, and
only 1 run.
Oh,
only 1 run.
late.
And Calvas seemed to want the strike. Oh, that was Calvas.
Yeah. Well, Calvas must realize he cannot do it all.
That's right. That's right.
He
And
have
of
to
course,
take his time.
and of course, every ball will not go in the boundary. The men need to play their shots and
Yeah.
and be strategic in their approach to this innings. Of course, to win, it's 199 to win. Oh, and that's a beautiful shot. How far will that go? And ooh, and that's a catch. That's a wicket. And Labe has lost their 3rd wicket. It looks like Labe is crumbling.
Yes.
Pastor Morris under the pressure.
They're not crumbling as yet.
The score moves on to 69 for 3. Oh, that was very unwise by the batsman. There are balls. There are balls. There are so many overs left in the game. I'm not sure why he would play such a shot. Yeah. There's so many overs. And of course, to win, it's one. The score is the score to win is 199. To win, Labe chasing that is at 69 for 3. They have just lost their 3rd wicket, and of course, that was a very, very unwise shot by the batsman, Pastor Morris. So what do you think? Not enough on it to get 4 runs from it, and the score moves on now to 73 runs.
So
I don't know why Peters would bowl such a short ball on his first ball, but he comes in again. And he bowls shot again and he receives another, and that's 4 more runs to the boundary. That is beautiful batting there, Pastor Morris, from this young it's Calvas batting.
Yeah.
Yes, young Calendar from Labe batting, and he looks like he's poised and ready to approach this innings, having of course back-to-back boundaries. What a beautiful show of batting there by young Calendar.
In the semi-final, he scored 52 in 17 balls.
And I heard earlier on that they said that he is the most feared batsman on this team.
Yeah, he is by far. In fact, in the competition.
In the competition. Yeah. Of course, I want to say that Nixon as well, he's the person who's batting with him there, also has serious talent. So it would be nice to see how Nixon approached this innings. Yeah. And of course, Caribbean Stars are now making some changes to their field. Young Peters have taken 2 boundaries in his first 2 balls, and it looks like they're going to hide Young Peters. Let's see how his third ball goes. He comes into ball. Ooh! And that's a better ball, better line there by Young Peters there.
So everybody has something to say. Everybody is talking about.
Well, that's the game of cricket.
People are everybody giving their support. This is the final.
Yeah.
Brought to you the kind compliments of Eagle Freight.
He comes into ball. He comes into ball. Ooh, and that's a beautiful straight back there. But it's only 1 run this time. Only 1 run this time. The score moves now on to 80 runs for 3 after, of course, 8.3 overs. 8.3 overs, and the score is 80 for 3. Labe is doing well to chase down 98 runs. Yeah. Of course, these 2 batsmen have to stay there and at least bat another 6 overs. Young Peters comes into ball. Ooh, and that's a beautiful shot there. Well stopped there by the fielder, and it's going to be only 1 run coming from that ball. Only 1 run coming from that ball.
It is.
And that was young Nixon there. I think that Nixon is now off the mark. Nixon is now of the mark. Calbas, or rather Calendar, comes in to is batting now. Young Peters comes to bowl his 5th ball of the over. Oh, and what a beautiful shot straight back, and that's only 1 run there. Only 1 run there, but such a beautiful shot. He should have gotten 4 for that, Pastor Morris.
He should have, but he is straight to the man. He's not as straight as the others. So
the score is now 82 after 9 overs.
After 9 overs, 82.
82 after 9 overs. I think Labi is at a pretty good position
to
still win that game. We have an exciting game of cricket there. We want all of St. Lucia to join us in that, in watching and supporting the APL. We have such a profound showing of our fans here tonight. Our fans are seated all over. We have vehicles all by the road. And this final is turning out to be such a great final, Pastor Morris.
Very good final. Yeah. And we've seen a number of personalities here today.
Yes.
And we have interviewed all of them.
Yes.
And we are happy to see the number of people who've showed up here today. We are very happy. Labi is not doing bad at all. But the 3 wickets is a matter on the... But the 80 runs on the board is good.
Yeah.
After 9 overs.
Yes, 80 after 9 is pretty good. And it tells us that Labi can take us... take this trophy tonight.
So this is going to be over number 10. And I think it's Mervyn Wells here bowling. Yes. So Mr. Mervyn Wells will be bowling to
young Calendar comes into ball. One hit ball, and he receives, and that's 6 runs there. And this one is out of the ground. What a phenomenal shot there by young Calendar, Pastor Morris. Phenomenal shot.
And he made it look easy.
He made it look easy, but that was a full ball. Very bad bowling there by the young bowler, by young Wells. And I think Wells should learn from that. He received just the right treatment.
Cricket is winning tonight. I don't think either is Labi
but
the APL, the tip ball cricket.
Yes, sir.
This match has been recorded in the minds of people here.
That was a beautiful shot there out of the ground. You know, if we were at the CPL, you know, you would hear the DJ start playing 4s and 6.
Yeah.
We're giving them 4s and 6.
He comes in, Mervyn.
Comes into wall. Let's see how he recovers. Oh, and that was a beautiful ball there to recover from that last ball that he bowled there.
Yeah, this one kept low. It kept low. But again, he doesn't have to take too many chances. He can score easily. I've been saying that all night long. And if he loses, if he gets out there, Labi in serious trouble.
Yeah, but someone needs to tell him to take his time and bat, and he has all the time in the world. Just pace the innings, and he's going to be just fine. Comes into ball. Oh, and that's a beautiful shot, much better from his previous stroke that he offered. And it looks like he's going to come back for 2. And and that was beautiful running there by young Calendar. Pastor Morris, what do you think?
Very good running. I think this is cricket at its best.
Yeah.
And the run is they are playing
the runs
the game
have moved now to
the best of their
88
ability.
for 3 after 10 over. We're in the 10th over now. We're 9.2 overs. Comes into ball. Oh, and I am not sure why he would play that shot. I'm not sure why he would play that shot. There was no need to play that shot.
There's no need for that shot. Why is he going to do that?
Yeah. And you know, we want all our viewers to comment with us. You know, tell us what you think about the batsmen and how they are approaching this innings. Of course, share the link and let individuals know that you're watching the APL with us tonight. Oh, and that's a beautiful shot there, but no runs come from that shot.
So Labi is fighting back. They've lost 3 wickets, but the runs is good. If you lost 3 wickets after 10 over, you're still good. Comes in balls. It was there, and that going to square leg. The square leg umpire just moved aside, and the ball that is picked up there by a man who ties his head in red, one of the bowlers. At his .5, I think one ball left.
And the score moves on to 89 for 3 after 9.4 overs.
Yeah.
9.4 overs.
So
Tremendous
so
game here tonight.
They don't need to take.
Tremendous game. We have many personalities, as Pastor Morris indicated earlier on. Pastor Randolph is here. Pastor Randolph, of course, being our youth director, is here to support and has always been here to support the APL. We have
is Wells Boat.
And look at that.
There was no need.
Oh, there was no need for that shot. That was poor shot selection by young Nixon. Poor shot selection by such an experienced batsman. Why would you play a shot like that and the ball is on your wicket?
At that stage, when your team is doing so well, now after 10 overs, you have 4 wickets.
And the ball is directly on your wicket. The ball is directly on his wicket.
Yeah.
And I can see the disappointment on Nixon's face. I can see. Yeah.
Everyone seemed to be very much annoyed at the shot selection there by Nixon.
Very bad shot selection there, Mr. Charles. What? I don't know why he would play such a shot.
No, because they were going at such a good pace.
Such a good pace.
Yes.
And they are pacing themselves to win this match.
Very good.
But after this shot, I'm not sure what's going to happen after this.
Yes, all he had to do, in my view, was to just keep the scoreboard ticking.
Yes,
and
that's correct.
expose
that's right.
the more aggressive calendar.
That's right. That's it. He simply had to allow calendar to be the one. Just take a single, take 2 runs, or just touch the ball and allow calendar to come on strike. That was very bad batting by young Nixon there, and I can see the disappointment on his face.
Yeah, he is disappointed. The team is disappointed, and so at the end of the 10th over, just halfway in the runway, just halfway, we are 89. Yes, 89 for 4. 89 for 4 in the 10th over. But they are pretty poised.
Yes.
At the rate that calendar is going, if the other batters can just rotate the strike around him,
definitely.
We can see a big transformation taking place on the field.
Definitely. Labi requires 110 runs to win. That's exactly 11 runs and over from this point. 11 runs and over. That's a pretty steep run rate. Pretty steep run rate.
It is.
But so far it has been an excellent game of cricket. What would you say, Mr. Charles?
I like the entertainment. I like the spirit.
I
like the atmosphere.
Yes.
And the atmosphere is a lively one.
Oh, definitely.
Everyone seems to have a word to say.
Definitely.
Everybody is intense looking, and as they look, they are making a comment here and there.
That's right.
And this is all in very much interested. And in the making for us to see a grand finale, a finale to the 20th over. That will come.
The final has not disappointed. It has been
not at all.
everything that people anticipated. Lots of runs on the scoreboard. Great bowling, great batting. Of course, we still have 6 batsmen lined up there to face the next 10 overs.
Very much so.
But Mr. Charles, you've been in the APL since its inception. Tell us something about how the APL has progressed from its initial stages to now, and what do you think about it, and how do you tell the viewers something about the APL.
Pastor Rod, I believe the sky is the limit.
Yes, sir.
We began at very humble beginnings.
Very humble beginnings.
Just a little playing field at Labey.
That's right.
Then we included other fields. Other team came in, and tonight, look at what's happening tonight.
For those of us who love cricket, but we don't really have the time to play the hardball cricket as we used to.
Right.
But we do still have young folks who are playing hardball cricket in this tournament. So we have cricket for everybody.
Beautiful.
Yes.
And the division, 12 teams in Division 1, 12 teams in Division 2, 24 teams. 24. Can you imagine the number of players when you add all of that together? These hundreds of players.
That's a lot of players.
And we are catering for not only adventists, but all our friends in the various communities.
Very inclusive tournament. Very inclusive. And I believe that is, of course, the theme of the APL is, of course, evangelism through sports.
Beautiful.
So we are so excited that we are still able to reach so many individuals through sports tonight.
Yes.
Of course, the break is over, and the young men are back on the field. Tariq, interestingly, Peters is back to bowl, and he bowls. He has come back better from the first 2 deliveries he bowled in the previous over. And no run was taken there.
So that's a dot ball. The score remains on 89.
89.
89.
Peters comes into ball. And oh, that's a beautiful shot. Then that looks like, oh.
There's a man behind
and that's only one run. It
Just
looks
one.
like that deserved 4 runs.
It
That was
deserved,
a
yes.
beautiful
4 runs
shot
was
there
written all in,
by
but
Young.
Good field placement there.
But you know,
90.
This young calendar must understand he cannot do it alone. You know, those who are coming into bat must understand that it must be a partnership. Everyone must pull their weight to win this game.
Good, it's a team effort.
Of course, remember, we are reminding our viewers that the runs to win is one. Of course, Labi is chasing 198 to win.
Very much so.
Peters comes into. Oh, and that's a. Oh my goodness, that was a very beautiful delivery there.
Yes, at the base of the stump, just a little few inches away, or centimeters.
But you could see the batsman's head was not in line with the ball, so he definitely would not have hit that.
Yeah.
Young Peters comes into ball. Ooh, and
plays
nice! That is strategic batting there.
Yes.
By the young captain there, Avitas.
92 for 4. He
Score
just
moves on to
flicked it
92
off his
for 4.
pads in the vacant area. The keeper ran back to collect, and in the meantime, they took a single, exposing the aggressive calendar to the bowling of Junior Peters. Let us see how Junior Peters will fare in the remaining deliveries that he has to bowl to Calendar. Calendar is surveying his field.
That's a great comeback over there from Young Peters.
It is.
Great comeback over. The run rate is still 11 runs and over, required run rate. Ooh, and that
drives it there, but there's a man long on.
It looks like
who collects.
Caribbean Stars are stifling the batsmen now with their bowling.
Yes.
Very strategic bowling there by Young Peters.
So the runs are coming in singles.
Yes.
Yeah. 93 for 4.
We need at least one boundary in this over.
Yeah.
At least one boundary in this over. Young Peters comes into ball. Ooh, and Avitas nicely plays it. But there's a stifling, a sense of urgency by the young bowlers. Ooh, and that's the over. And only 3 or 4 runs coming off of that over.
4 runs, yes.
Oh, and that run rate climbs up to 12 runs and over in the next 9 overs. 12 runs and over. I still think that Labi has enough firepower to be able to do that.
Yes, they can. They are still in the it's evenly poised, so to speak.
Yes.
But that over, last over, very economical.
Very economical over.
And so we want to see how that other over will what will it produce? It may produce more runs. Let's see. Calendar driving one.
And that field, the field is well placed. I must say that Caribbean Stars has a well placed field there tonight, and only 1 run coming off of that ball. Of course, the required run rate now is just a little above 12 runs and over. And it would be interesting to see how Labi approaches that for the next 9 overs.
Yes. The captain is there. He has a cool head. He can play with Calendar, and he is facing that delivery. Try to fix off his pads.
That's a beautiful ball.
Wrapped on the pads, and the ball just stayed in the pitch area. Wells just come with his follow through, collects the ball, and is making his way back to his bowling mark.
We just want to tell our viewers, for those who may see that the ball hit his pad, and we want to let our and that's a beautiful ball there. And batsmen are able to just steal 1 run from that. We want to let them know that because it's tape ball cricket, that we are not playing LBW as we would play in the normal cricket or the normal sense of cricket. We have no pads, and so because we have no pad, we are not using any pads. We have absolutely no LBW. So
very well said, Pastor Rod. He drives this one,
and that one.
But there's a man who is on the boundary area, comes in and throws a good throw, 1 bounce to the keeper.
Man,
the score moves on by 1 to 96.
Caribbean Stars seem to have come out of the huddle on fire. I don't know what the captain may have said, but the bowlers are much more economical.
Very much in the
stifling the batsmen.
Half.
And that was a giveaway, and the batsman missed out on an opportunity there.
He missed.
Batsman missed out on an opportunity to really dispatch this ball out into the field.
He could have gone anywhere. He could have gone through cover. He could have gone through mid-wicket. He could have gone through square leg.
I don't know what the batsman was thinking.
Instead, he went into the gloves.
He got a lollipop there.
Yeah.
Young Wells comes into the ball. Ooh,
he
and
dabs this one.
great batting there. But the batsman must know that the run rate is climbing up,
climbing
up
steeply.
steeply and very, very quickly. The run rate has moved now to 13 runs, a little above 13 runs and over.
Okay.
The score is
96, sorry. 96 for 4.
96.
In the 11th over.
96. Wow. 11th over.
Yes.
So we have 9 more overs left.
9 more overs. So the 12th over is about to be bowled. Peters comes up, bowling to the aggressive Kalbas. Kalbas drives this one, but they have two players there who are on the boundary, and they just stopping any runs that may come from the forehands. So 1 run from this hit, 97. Peters bowling his second delivery in this over. Good over so far. And here is Evitas driving the ball. And 1 run also is there to be found. So 98.
98. The run rate has moved.
It's
now.
rising.
The run rate has moved now on to 11 runs and over.
Rising. As Pastor tried to calculate the run rate for us, we know that they are about 100 more runs to score in just the 8 overs remaining. 8 overs, 100 runs. This is not beyond them because of the firepower that they have, but runs on the board, as we are told, is runs on the board. Here comes Kalbas.
Oh, and that's a beautiful shot. But
2 players there. What will happen?
Oh, 4 runs! A well-needed boundary by Young Calendar.
No,
well-needed boundary.
Yeah.
Well needed.
The 100 is of the.
Oh, and that's 100 up there. 102 now. Yeah. 102 now after 11.3 overs. The run rate is now at just a little. Yeah, 11.3. Yeah, we're into the 12 over. That was a beautiful shot there.
Beautiful.
By Young Calendar. Calendar looks like he's the one to take Labi.
Yes, if he remains there, Labi has a good chance. Here's Calendar hitting the ball.
That was a beautiful.
That ball was
great comeback there by Young Peters.
Yeah, it was a beautiful Yorker.
Beautiful comeback there by Young Peters.
Of the bat.
Of course, we want our viewers to tell us what was your favorite moment of the game tonight. Of course, you can send us a hashtag and send us one of the players' names. Whatever it is that you enjoyed about the game tonight, you can say it in the YouTube chat or of course on Facebook. Yes. This is brought to you by LNO Studios live at the Balata playing field. Peters comes into ball and
there's a check shot there.
Yeah, that was. Yes.
He was attacking on the off stamp and he played a check shot because the run was going behind him. And so a dot ball, another dot ball, 102.
We are now changing commentary. We are now making some way for Pastor Morris.
Beautiful. Pastor Morris, welcome to the commentary. He has been given very sound advice and commentary ball by ball. Peters' ball in second delivery is wrapped on the pads. This was a beautiful ball. If that leg was not there, the stumps would have been rattled.
That's how the game is being played. And the news is that Labi appears to be falling back, but the fight goes on after 12 overs. Yes. The score is 113th overs completed. 102 after 13. So we Labi need how many more?
98. 97.
97 in 7. So that is going to take some getting.
Yes.
And it would require all hands on deck. But these 2 men out there can hit the ball.
They can.
But at the 10 over mark, Kalbas told me that the wicket is keeping low.
Good. There's a dot ball there. Pressure. Yeah. Pressure piling up, Pastor, on the captain and on the team.
They will have to find a way.
Yes.
Good teams always find a way. Let me see if they can find a way today.
Moving comes in bowl to bowls to the captain Evitas. Evitas just dabbed it on the short cover and scamper for a single and 1 more to the score. 103.
103.
In the 14th.
14th. Well, Evitas must soon change his game plan. And apparently now the plan is to let Kalbas do all 17.
14 overs gone.
Yeah. It can't be 17. 6. It can't be 17. It has to be about 15.
Yeah.
Yeah. It can't be 17.
This is even number down there, so it's 15. Yeah. The 15th. Peters. Peters into bowl to Calbas. Calbas hitting it hard and high, ladies and gentlemen. It is lost in the ducks in the night sky. And we see here mid-wicket is coming into play, but it's behind, over his head, and into the crowd that is there for a massive 6.
Yeah. That is a magnificent shot. 100.
Yes, 100.
100. So they need at least 20 from this over.
Yes.
To put them back.
He's going again, but he's all around the ground. There's a field man coming there. They're going for the second. No.
So that is 7 of 2 balls. That is 7 for 2 balls.
Let's keep that momentum. Can they keep that momentum? That's the question.
Well,
if they can.
Well, they need 15.
And they have 7 so far.
Yes.
It's gettable. It's gettable past.
It is gettable. Yeah. But let's see.
Peters deliver and he swings, wraps on the pad. Dot ball. Yes. Dot ball. Pressure keep piling up. Pressure keep piling up. Yeah. Evitus is under pressure. Yeah. And there is scoreboard pressure. But Calendar is doing a tremendous job there for his team.
Very much so.
And he drives this one, but he finds a player. He needs to get only one player that's on that side, you know. But he finds the player. He needs to play squarer. Yeah. Play squarer, and you can get the single and put Calbas back on strike. Yes. A dot ball.
That should be the original.
Here comes Peters bowling to. He drives it upishly, but there is a 6 now.
He can do
Pastor
it.
Is gettable.
It's gettable. He can do it.
118.
Yeah.
118. He went under that ball and he heaved it up. It sailed in the air and over the fence for a magnificent 6. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Labe is going at it at a very good rate. 118 in the 15th over. If these two can go at that rate, it will be something of a run chase, a beautiful run chase. The ball has been placed back in Peters' hands, and Peters is coming into ball to the captain of the Labe team. He drives again, but he meets with Wells. He meets with Wells at cover, dot ball. So at the end of the 15th over, the score is a 118.
So how many we got of this over? 2 sixes and a couple singles?
Yeah.
So it still was below. So 119. So what is the required rate in the last 5?
119 in the last 5 is being calculated for us. But so far, ladies and gentlemen, everybody, those people who were seated, they are now standing. The suspense is so high. The suspense is there because the people were seated all over the place now. Now everybody is standing. Only a few people are still, they feel comfortable sitting. But for me, I can't sit. I have to be looking at the game because of the suspense that has built up in this match, Pastor.
Very, very interesting game.
Yeah.
And the required run rate now is 16 required.
16.
This is a tall order to go at 5 overs. But we've seen it happen before. And that is a point where Calbas and the captain have to go full flash at it. Because 3 sixes is good enough. 2 sixes and a 4 is good enough.
Wonderful.
So it's gettable.
So the equation is there.
Yeah.
16 runs, ladies and gentlemen, in every over. And they can take it as it comes too. Yeah. Sometimes you can get 12 in an over and make up for the rest in the other overs to come. Here comes a boy hitting it hard in the gap there, but straight to a man. And that is the end of the aggressive, destructive Calbas. Watch the team, watch Caribbean Stars. They are all jubilant because they have placed a slower ball, slower bowler, Pastor. Yeah. In the person of Tariq Gabriel.
Tariq Gabriel, I saw him bowl Calbas also at Labe.
Yes.
Calbas hit him for 2 consecutive sixes, but he keep on bowling the ball full. And that is what happened here tonight.
Yes.
So have we seen a victory from that dismissal? Have we seen a victory for Caribbean Stars?
The victory Pastor, there might be a victory, and it is maybe heavily poised on the Caribbean side, but you can't give up on Labe yet.
You
can't give up on Labe yet. 15 overs have gone, 5 more overs to come, Pastor, and anything can happen in a game like that.
Anything can happen, but 16 is a tall order.
Yes.
These two guys who are batting there, both of them can hit the ball. But to hit the ball, you need talent.
Yes.
It's not that you are muscle strong,
right?
But you must learn to bat and hit the ball. Now, these men there can give you a few sixes, but the ability, the skills set you need now.
Yes.
I think we're falling short of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well said, there, Pastor. Now we need to see if they can keep up the momentum. If they can keep up the momentum that they have started. Here come Evitas hitting the ball hard, but there's a gentleman. Yes, he takes the catch. He is at silly gully area.
Yeah, got
the
it. Ball
in the air. He waited under it, and you can see all the confidence that he had. When he grabbed it, he did not drop it.
I think Caribbean Stars are rejoicing.
Very much so.
I think Labi have been totally outplayed so far.
And to help us even to bring you the description ball by ball, I pass you on to the able and capable commentator of Pastor Rod.
Yeah.
So it looks like Labi is succumbing to the pressure.
Yeah.
It looks like Labi is succumbing to the pressure, Pastor Morris.
Did you watch how the last batsman walked into the stands?
He
walked with his shoulders down as if he's defeated.
He's already defeated. But cricket is a game of glorious uncertainty, so we know that anything can happen at this moment. Labi just needs to compose themselves. It is gettable, 16 runs and over. Of course, we have seen individuals, we have seen instances when batsmen have made
30 scored of 1 over.
Of 1 over. So it's score is still 119 runs after that.
For 6.
Oh, by the way, the bowler is on a hat trick.
Yes.
We want our viewers to know that Tariq Gabriel is on a hat trick. He comes into bowl. Oh, and that's a massive 6 out of the ground. Beautiful batting there by the young batsman. It looks like Labe is not going down without a fight, Pastor Morris.
Labe have what it takes. But let us wait and see.
And it looks like we need a new ball to be thrown into the game.
I think what happened tonight is because they don't have enough balls, Calbas got out.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that. That was a beautiful shot there. And this young batsman looks like Tariq Gabriel in his 4th ball comes into ball. Oh, and that's another 6 out of the ground. Oh, and Labe is putting on a fight. That was a beautiful shot there by the young batsman. The score moves now on to 131 in the 16th over, in the 16th over, and it looks like young Tariq Gabriel may have to re-strategize there for a minute, because his first 2 deliveries, he saw he got 2 wickets, and his next 2 deliveries each went for 6 runs.
2 sixes.
And let's see what Tariq Gabriel comes up with now. And for our viewers, we want you to stay tuned. Watch, comes in for a beautiful ball. Oh, and that's a beautiful shot there. It looks like, ooh, and that was beautifully fielded there. Only 1 run coming off of that ball. The score moves on to 132 in 16.5 overs, Pastor Morris.
Yes, it is going to be a difficult task from now on. I want to almost admit it is beyond Labi, that I don't think they can cross that finish line. And this is a wild swing.
Tariq finished the over well.
Yeah.
Finished the over well. Of course, 2 big wickets coming from that over. That wicket, of course, of Calendar, and of course of the skipper coming off of that over. Pastor Morris, 16 runs and over is a tall order.
It is a tall order, and now I think it has gone past 16, because how many they got from this over? About 15?
They got actually just about 13 runs of that over. So the 2 sixes and the single.
So they have, if 2 sixes, they are still below the axing rate.
Below the axing rate. So it climbed a bit.
It would require a 2 big overs, because this is the 17th.
Yes.
It would require.
But you can admit, Pastor Morris, that if we get to 17 runs in the last over, then this game is still
open. 25 in the last over, it's still open.
It's still a game.
Yeah.
It's still a game.
So that's how they must play it now.
Yeah. And we have a new bowler coming into bowl. Oh my! And somebody's under this, and it's a wicket. Pastor, I don't understand.
I don't understand. The ball should have been dispatched into the grounds, but
full ball.
just unfortunately, a wicket came off of that over. I don't understand that. The ball was in the right place to be dispatched, and wow. Looks like Labi is giving up.
Oh, you guys, sir, the uniform you have there representing Guyana, please remove it, change it for the next tournament, okay? You're just reaching finals and fail.
So you can hear the talk right across the commentary booth here.
Yes.
That Labi
is being compared to Guyana. And of course, for those of you who are watching and are big fans of the CPL, you would know that last year Guyana won 11 games, and in the final they lost against Barbados Tridents.
And this year Trinidad went right through.
This year Trinidad won every game.
All the 12 of them.
All 12 games in the CPL. I want to say that it's not beyond Labi still. I think we still have a good game going on. And with Labi, his batsman just needs to focus.
This young man can hit the ball.
Ooh.
And they went across.
And only one run coming off of that.
A giant slash of the bat. And
it looks like Archie is now in the wicket.
Yes. Now Archie is not a big hitter, but he's an intelligent cricketer.
Very intelligent batsman.
And
very intelligent cricketer.
The required rate is...
The score is 133 for 7. Labi at this point should not lose any wickets if they still want to remain competitive in this game. Young bowler comes into bowl. Oh, and Archie dispatches that. Oh, that one is caught there. And Labi has lost the 8th wicket. And I really actually thought that this would have gone into the boundary, but we seem to have a massive field there, and the batsmen are not getting the runs tonight.
And the required rate is about 20. So the only hope there is for this young man at the other end.
There is still
but the truth is, while he has some hitting skills, he really does not have hitting mind.
63 runs in 4 overs,
not
3.2 overs. That's a tall order. Let you know that we are, we just want to big you up a little bit, and keep watching, keep sharing the link. Of course, we want our viewers to just tell us what is your favorite moment of the final tonight. Ooh, and it looks like nothing is connecting tonight, and of course that run rate is climbing up. That run rate is climbing up steeply tonight. The run rate has moved past 20 runs and over.
The batsman is just standing there and swinging his bat. Why don't he come across and push it? Do something. And the bowler bowls the same ball.
Ooh. My.
Yeah, that's what he should do. His head is everywhere.
Yes. Clearly he was not in he was nowhere in the line of the ball. Nowhere in line of the ball. Of course, we want to let you know that the APL is being brought to you tonight by the LNO Studios. LNO Studios, of course, being managed and directed by Lance Octave. Of course, if you want to reach LNO Studios, you can contact Lance Octave anywhere on Facebook. Of course, send us a note under the comment section that you are enjoying the APL. The run rate has moved now to 20 runs and over.
134
for 8. 134 for 8. We are now into the 18th over. Let's see whether young Tariq can... Oh, and that was a full toss. I am surprised that the umpires did not call that a no ball.
No, that was below.
Oh, it was below the waist. Yeah, but that was a high ball. That was a high ball. Young Tariq comes into bowl, his second ball. Oh, and that's a wicket. And Labi it's falling apart for young Lab. This Labi team here tonight. I think Labi is you can see their posture, their deportment, screaming signs of defeat. But of course, cricket is still a game of glorious uncertainties, and we want to see Labi fight until the last ball past the Morris. Someone needs to speak to the batsmen and let them know that there is still hope. Someone needs to bat through the innings.
This is the 9th over, and this is the 9th the last wicket, and I don't think the skill sets here can take us through. If you have 5 runs and over required, then you can talk to these men. But just let them do what they want to. I mean, you can concede the game already because it's just happened. So Caribbean Stars are sensing victory, and rightly so. They have crossed all the T's and dot all the I's, and they are in position to upset Labey. Let me inform you that they also defeated Labey in the first game.
One more wicket to win this game. And that is a no ball. And that is a no ball. Tariq Gabriel, I'm not sure what happened there, but that was atrocious bowling by young Tariq Gabriel. And of course, umpire. Oh, and that's a free hit. And
wow.
we want our viewers to know that in order for Caribbean Stars to be victorious tonight, they are missing 1 wicket. 1 wicket and it's all over tonight. 1 wicket and it's all over. The score moves on to 136 for 9 after 17.2 overs. Of course, that was a free hit there, and Labey did not take advantage of that free hit. Young Tariq Gabriel comes into bowl. Oh, and it's all over tonight. It's all over tonight. And the Caribbean Stars are the champions tonight of the AP Eagle Freight tournament tonight. And you can see Labey's department defeat all over their face. But that was a tremendous game there by the young Caribbean Stars, putting up 198 runs to win. 198 runs to win. It was too much for Labey, and you can see that from the time they lost young what's his name, young Calendar.
It really changed when Nixon got out.
Yes, because Nixon.
Yes. Nixon is supposed to be the man who could take the single and hit the bad ball.
Yes.
He can do that.
Yes, yes.
But what happened when he got out? The imbalance took place in the batting lineup, and Labey couldn't recover.
Yes.
And the ball in the first innings was bouncing high. In the second innings, it was keeping low.
Okay.
So it really played against Labey batting second.
Yes, maybe just the moisture on the pitch a little bit kept the balls low. But what a resounding victory there! What a resounding victory there for young Caribbean Stars tonight.
Yeah.
They put up a solid beating there on the Labey team.
Georgie is here with us. Georgie, what's your take?
Your thoughts, Georgie?
I am happy that Labey didn't win it twice, and that Caribbean Stars is the most improved team in the entire competition.
Yes.
We realized last year that they did not play so well, but they were improved. But Tariq Gabriel's
half century, and he took 4 wickets.
He took 4 wickets. Oh, Tariq is definitely look like the man of the match.
But and he got the wicket of
Calbas. And you know, it's just the crowd. It's just cricket.
Yeah.
Cricket have won. 195 is nothing easy. We must understand that Caribbean Stars batted well, so strong that they win the game from their batting.
They put Labey out from their batting.
Yeah.
Because 195
it's a lot.
Not going to be easy.
Not going to be easy.
And Labey didn't get their batting right.
And they didn't play sensibly neither.
They didn't play sensible cricket enough. If they had only played sensible cricket, things could have been a lot different tonight. And I put the defeat down to number one, the bowling in the field.
Yes.
And number two, the out when Nixon got out.
Yes.
Because when you're facing 195, you cannot let one man do all the hitting.
Not at all.
He will have to score a big 100 for you.
Yes.
And the wicket was not playing at best.
But
so the batsmen struggled.
Look at the bowling. Yorkers.
And so let us just hope that Labey learned the lesson from, and next year they'll come back again and do the final. Because
several interviews have been taking place. The crowd is there. Everybody is amazed at the crowd.
Yeah.
And the capacity of the people that are around.
And the number of personalities,
professionals that are
politicians,
yes,
doctors.
Yes.
We have Mr. Saint Martin here.
Saint Martin is here.
We had a number of people who showed up here tonight. And estimate the crowd, about 300 people. About 300 people.
And you know,
some of them already left.
The comments on the WhatsApp from all over the world, people are making comment. Aggressive cricket, great cricket, good stuff, and everybody around the world are making lots of comments about the cricket here tonight.
Yeah, I'm very happy to hear that, and I'm very happy for Mr. Sipal.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the presentation. And now let me hand over to...
Everybody, your attention, please. Everybody, your attention, please, as we make the presentation of awards. Okay.
Okay, attention, everybody.
Hey, Labey, guys, come.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving straight into the presentation, and the award ceremony starts right now. So leave whatever you are doing and just congregate around us as we proceed into the presentation of medals and trophies and all these beautiful memorabilia we see right here. At the head table, we see our youth director for the St. Lucia Mission of SDA, the youth director, Pastor Richard Randolph. In the center, we see there's a good gentleman, Mr. Leslie Jean-Baptiste, who is the sponsor, the main sponsor of the APL, Eagle Freight and Brokerage Services Limited. And what a splendid job he has been doing over the years. Next to him is the capable Director of Sports in the Ministry of Youth and Sports, Mr. Patrick Maffrey. Good to have you. And after Mr. Maffrey is the able President of the St. Lucia Cricket Association, Mr. Carol Henry.
Mr. Dillis, yeah.
And then Mr. Dillis, who is coming from the Babono President of the Babono Youth and Sports
and now Mr.
Council.
And the other, Mr.
There's another gentleman next to him as I make way so that the people can see him. And this is a friend of mine, a colleague. We call him Mr. Alti. Yeah? Mr. Alti. Mr. Alton Crafton. When you talk about cricket in St. Lucia and you don't mention his name, you have not spoken anything yet, Mr. Crafton. Next to him, ladies and gentlemen, is the one who is the brainchild, the engine of APL, Mr. Cyrus Sipal. That's the gentleman there. He's the one who makes things happen, and he has an executive who are also committed to make things happen with him. Ladies and gentlemen, after him is a good friend of mine. He is also the secretary of the APL. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause to all those beautiful gentlemen that have been working so hard behind the scenes. And now, it's my pleasure to pass the mic on to him, Mr. Juraru, who will now take it from there. Mr. Juraru.
Okay, good night, ladies and gentlemen. We are right. So, here we are at the awards ceremony moment. We want to take this opportunity to thank the Lord for a wonderful tournament, indeed, incident-free. So at this moment, we want to get right into the tournament, into the awards. Okay, so at this moment, we'll get a brief remark from the sponsor, Mr. Jean-Baptiste.
Let me say good night, everybody. I must say this tournament has taken up, it has evolved, and from the for the 6 years that we have been having this tournament, this year we have seen tremendous improvement, and I must thank God first for allowing us to have such wonderful weather. Although we're in the rainy season, but we realized that we had perfect weather for cricket. So I thank God for that. I thank the administration of the APL, Mr. Sipal and his entire team, for doing such a marvelous job with this tournament. Tonight, let me say congratulations to Caribbean Stars and a job well done. Hard luck to Lavi. I know you could come back next year and do even better. But tonight, it is, you know, it is something that we have been doing as a company. We, as part of our corporate social responsibility, we sponsor such events, and we believe in giving our youngsters an opportunity to play. Even those persons who have played the game before, who are veterans now, they had that opportunity to play within this tournament. So once again, I want to thank everybody who have been patronizing our business, Eagle Freight and Brokerage Services. We have been the premier shipping company within St. Lucia, shipping from all over the world into St. Lucia. We do door-to-door deliveries, we move containers, we customs clear, and we deliver to your home. So thank you so much for patronizing our business and for making Eagle Freight what it is today.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jabatis. Ladies and gentlemen, without them, we would not be able to host and sponsor a tournament like this. We want them to continue to keep on sponsoring, and let us see if they can honor it, and I believe they will honor it next tournament. Right now, we have the Director of Youth and Sports in St. Lucia, in Ministry of Youth and Sports, Mr. Patrick Maffrey, will now come to make brief remarks.
Thank you very much, Mr. Master of Ceremonies. Good night. Good evening to all. On behalf of the Ministry of Youth and Sports, let me congratulate, first of all, you for turning out this evening to make the tournament a success. In all what we do, if we don't have fans, then we don't have a tournament and the players are just playing. And so that's why I must say thanks to you. Also, of course, to the organizing committee, the APL, they have done a wonderful job, and it is moments like that that we cherish in our lives. And in terms of sports, sometimes I say to myself that maybe I have the best job in the world being the director of sports, because I cannot imagine a life without sport. I really cannot imagine it, and I think you should too. And on behalf of the ministry, I just want to say congratulations on a job well done, and we look forward next year to having even a bigger and better tournament. Maybe we might shift it out of the community and bring it to somewhere bigger and better, so that we will see more fans come, we'll see the entire mission, and everybody else to come to see a final like this one, apart from the tournament. But we saw good cricket, alive and well, despite the fact that we had somebody who did not win, because you're never a loser. If you reach the finals, you cannot be a loser. Can never be a loser reaching the finals. Congratulations to those who raised the championship trophy. But again, on behalf of the ministry, congratulations to all on a job well done. Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Maffrey is a man with a passion for sports, and colleagues together, and there is a pseudonym for him, Pato. Keep on doing the work that you are doing. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure and honor to introduce to you the chairman of APL, Mr. Cyrus Sipal, as he makes brief remarks.
Thank you very much, Mr. Charles. I will be very brief because we have to give this away. Let me say thank you to the Almighty for allowing us to have such a wonderful tournament. The tournament throughout, we were praising His name, and we have done that very well. To our main sponsor, Eagle Freight, Mr. Jabatis, for sponsoring all of what you are saying there. Let us put our hands together for him once again. We say thank you very much. To the St. Lucia Lawn Tennis Association for sponsoring all the balls for us this year. We say thank you very much. To the Ministry of Sports for giving us all these medals for tonight. We say thank you very much, Mr. Pato. Where's Mr. Pato? Mr. Pato. All right. To all the teams. Now, here, gentlemen and people, I want you to understand this. We thank Eagle Freight for continued sponsorship of the trophies, medals, and so forth. But you, the team now, the registration that you have paid, we collected about $3,000 from registration, and that's what ran the tournament. To pay all expenses, take care of 4 playing fields, buy everything, paint and so on, give stipend to umpires because we don't have money to pay them and all of these things. The $3,000, we were able to stretch it to run a tournament with 24 teams. So to you, the teams, we say thank you very much. We say thank you very much to the Babono Constituency Council and the minister. His rep is there, Mr. Raffo. All right. They have a memorandum of understanding with us, the Adventist Association, where we are taking care of the Balata field. And listen to what they did also. They gave us Lucilec account number. When we use the light, we go straight to Lucilec to pay exactly what we use, so that we are not paying extra or profit, but exactly. So we started the tournament, and then we are ending, and we are not owing on the lights. All right. And to my executive, a powerful executive, the PRO, Mr. Carroll, Mr. Charles, all and in all. All right, then we have the secretary, we have Mr. Georgie, the treasurer, Officer Bernie. Put your hands together for Officer Bernie. Officer Bernie, oh yes. Yeah, the treasurer, Officer Bernie. And then, I want to thank the West Indies qualified umpire, young Joshua, who umpired throughout the tournament for us, and then I did not have money to pay him, but just a little stipend here and there I was giving him. Thank you very much, Joshua.
Your scorers.
All right. No, I'm coming to that. And then, after our first night, a scorer showed up. And then we told her, listen, you have to stay with us. And she was there every night. The third vice president of the Cricket Association, Miss Preville. Thank you very much. And to everybody again, we said thank you very much. All the parents, everybody is supporting. To LNO for bringing us live. All around the world, they are seeing APL, ladies and gentlemen. We say thank you very much. And for the sponsor for facilitating that. So I think that's all from me. If I continue to talk, I will not end. Thank you very much, everybody. Look out for the Chaz Sipal Eagle Freight Sipal Holding Knockout Tournament coming soon. Look out for that. God bless you.
Wow. This is a lively Mr. Sipal. He doesn't stop. He's like a dynamo. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, the president of the St. Lucia Cricket Association, Mr. Carol Henry, he needs to make some brief remarks talking about cricket. Yeah.
All right, good night, ladies and gentlemen. I want to be very, very brief because we all want to go home and we have lots of memorabilia to present. Gives me great pleasure to stand here tonight to acknowledge your presence and thank you all for being here. And thank the APL, which has been in existence for 7 years. Am I correct? Yes, sir. 7 years, has grown from strength to strength. APL was all about Adventist teams. It's about sports evangelization. And my team, United Raiders, was the first invitational team 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah, true.
How many teams do we have now, invitational? 12. Give them a round of applause, please, for spreading the love. And this is how cricket is going to grow and be promoted. Tape ball cricket is live and well across the globe.
Yes, that's
all right? It's a big thing in the US, in Japan, in wherever you want to call it.
Afghanistan also.
Tape ball cricket is a huge game. So I don't want to take too much more of your time, but thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have more APL later this year and next year. Thank you.
And before we go into the presentation, last but not least, on the table behind me here, with me here, is our youthful youth director of the St. Lucia Mission of SDA, Pastor Richard Randolph. Please come and make some brief remarks, please.
Good evening, everybody. It's really an honor to be part of this competition and to be associated with the APL. I've said this time and again, and I will say it again. The APL is definitely the best T20 cricket on the island of St. Lucia, right? It's the best, and you can feel free to put your hands together. I think it's the best, right? All right. This is the biggest. This is the biggest thing in St. Lucia, and we really want more teams to participate even next year. So I'm really happy with how APL has evolved, and I must thank my friend here, Mr. Sipal, for the wonderful job that he's doing with the executive of the APL. Put your hands together for them again. And of course, let me personally thank the teams, and you have come out to compete at the highest level tonight. You gave us a good showing, and we want to wish all of you all the best as we move to another phase of the competition. May God bless you, And please remember that cricket is a gentleman's game. It's a game that unifies people. Let's play it in the right spirit of the game, and let's ensure that we uphold discipline at all times. Bless.
Well said, Pastor. Words of advice, song words, we appreciate it very much. Now we go into what belongs to you. Yeah, this belongs to everybody. In a few minutes from now, the table will be empty. All right. The secretary of the APL will be the one to coordinate those things there now. So I hand that mic over to him so that he can proceed with the proceedings for the night.
Okay, so we'll start with the Division 2 half-century players. We have Clinton Jean-Jacques from Northeastern Vet. Okay, yeah. Bronte Bess, Northeastern Vet. If he is not present, a representative can collect on his behalf. McNaughton, McLean, NIC. Anybody from NIC collect on his behalf? Okay, so we will continue. Carlton, Edmond, Bocage, Amazona. Charles Saintville, Bocage. Charles Chico from Bocage. Kevin Augustine, Deriso. Noel Leo van Vanna. Division 1, half century. Zach Edmonds, Goodlands. Glenn Ariste, United Raiders. Chester Shalmine, Millet. Kester Shalmine. Nixon Edmond, Labey. No, he didn't score 50. He didn't score 50. Yeah. Kimrol Charles, Labey. Ori Changu, Labey. Mervyn Charles, Millet. Tariq Gabriel, Caribbean Stars. He scored this half century tonight. Mervyn Augustine, Deriso. Highest runs in an inning. In Division 2, we have Kevin Augustine, Deriso. For Division 1, highest runs in an inning, Mervyn Wells, scoring 156 balls. Look it over there. I saw it over there. Highest runs. Yes, he has the highest runs. Highest runs. I saw the trophy earlier. Nice. You have two? That's which one? So you give it to him, just hold it. Okay, Division 2, highest runs in an inning. Kevin Augustine, 152 balls. There is so. So we move on to the most runs. So in Division 2, we had many competitors. We had Kevin Augustine, 174. We had Courtney Constantine, who scored 239. But this award will be going to Bradley Mackey for scoring 290 runs. In Division 1, most runs, we have Cornelius Calendar, who scored 219. But this award will be going to Mervyn Wells, scoring 365 in the tournament. All right, 4-wicket haul. Okay, we move on to the 4-wicket haul. Division 2. Claude Ogis, Carlos Kitten Strikers. Zayden, Central Blasters. Zayden. Oh, Zidane. Zidane of Central Blasters. Okay. We have Zeda James from Grozile. Lance Joseph taking 2 4-wicket haul from Carlos Kitten Strikers. Any rep from Carlos? No one take coming for Lance Joseph. Okay, we're moving on. Tariq Gabriel, Caribbean Stars, 4-wicket haul. Division 1. Tariq Gabriel. Lachman Persad, United Raiders. Lachi. Dave Plummer, Bon Nouvelle. Omari Fields, Labey. Wesley Wilson, Labey. Tonya Simon, Bon Nouvelle, taking 2 4-wicket haul. So the 5-wicket haul. Division 2, we have none. For Division 1, we have Evitas James, Labey. Dougley Charles, DC United. So we have a 4-wicket haul in Division 2. Jadel Cyril Grosili.
Focus, are you there?
I did update it. Tertilia. Vincent Tertilius. Tertilia. Tertilia. Okay, most wickets in an inning. The next. Yes, Division 2. So the most wickets in an inning, Division 2, we have Lance Joseph taking 4 wickets for 5 runs. Carlos Kitten Strikers. Moving on to Division 1. We have Evitas James taking 5 wickets for 9 runs. So most wickets. Most wickets Division 2. So for the most wickets in Division 2, we have Cullen Marshall taking 12 wickets, but this award will be going to Lance Joseph taking 18 wickets. So we move on to Division 1. Most wickets, we have Tonya Simon taking 11, but this award will be going to Evitas James taking 16 wickets. Roger Jean from Lague. MVP for Division 2 tournament goes to Bradley Mackey. The junior MVP of the tournament goes out to Jada James. Zeda James. So what we have to MVP of the tournament, Division 1, Mervyn Wells. So the MVP for the finals goes to Tariq Gabriel, Division 1. Now the trophy. So the winner of the plate trophies, second place, NIC. NIC, first place, second place, sorry. The first place goes to minibus. Babono minibus. Division 1, second place of the winner of the plate trophy, Rising Stars. Okay. First place, Denry. So we go to So we move on to the winner of the champion trophies. So we'll need a rep to come up to collect the medals as well. Third place, we have Grozile. The second place goes to Deriso. Yeah, it's a second. And the champion for the Division 2 trophy is Lage. Lage. Division 1, third place, Goodlands. Second place, Labey.
Ladies and gentlemen, the champion of APL. No, this is not for you. This is not for you, Mr. Sipa. No, this is not for you.
Okay. Champion of APL.
Are you ready, Mr. Sibal? Are you ready, Mr. Sibal?
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a lady, as I told you earlier, the third vice president of the Cricket Association. She used to come here every night, even though rain or shine and so on. And I think we have to recognize Miss Preville for coming to score for us every night. Miss Preville, come here, girl. Thank you very much, Miss Preville.
And while we are on that, I have a clear crystal something there for a gentleman. While you watch that, let me read it to you. Our highest gratitude and appreciation to Mr. Cyrus Sipal. Thank you for your dedicated service, APL 2020. Pastor? Yeah. Very good, very good. All right, Mr. Sival. Ladies and gentlemen, champion of 2020 APL. They batted brilliantly. They fielded well. They sent a lot of chills through people's spine. And they heave and they amass a total of 198 precious runs, boy. And the Labey, how powerful they were unable to amass that total. Ladies and gentlemen, the champion of APL 2020 Caribbean Stars. Wow. Wow. Very good, sir. Turn around, sir.
Put your hands together, guys. Come on, come on.
Okay, we need a team photo now. Caribbean Stars and Dogofa Labey. Labey Dogofa. Caribbean Stars first. A photo with all your memorabilia. Something false, sir? Mr. Fraser, it fell. And as the Labey team are taking their positions, we would like to thank all the spectators and all the supporters for your services and for your encouragement and your presence here tonight. Wonderful crowd of people you were. You were very supportive, and we appreciate that. We're looking forward to next year or even the other tournaments to come. Okay, teams promoted to Division 1 are Grosile, Deriso, and Carol's Kitchen Strikers. They are going to play in the new tournament next year in Division 1. Congratulations. And the teams relegated to Division 2, Denry and Monrepo. A team photo? Yes. Yes, you can come out. Huh? You can come out. Yeah, take it out. Take it out. Put it at the front. Put it at the front. No, you want the gentleman. Yeah, you can go at the front.
Yeah, we can. Just hold on. They'll give it to you all in a while.
Will you give you a trophy?